Can we talk about how much fun it is sitting in an airport 6 times longer than your flight? I can't calm down. I can't sleep. I can't eat. This United, this is what you do to me, you motherfuckers. Ugh! My dudes, why is it me? I don't think I'm ever flying United. Ever again. But this, I can't stop. I hate this. I just think this is a great moment to show everyone who doesn't experience generalized anxiety what it does to you as a human being. I haven't had a breakdown since I was 30 years old. This shit, it's a physical fucking anomaly, and you can't stop it, and there's nothing happening. What the fuck? And get this, a 12-hour layover, it doesn't justify any plane vouchers. That's all they said over the intercom for 12 hours straight. I'm so fucking anxious. I hope you're all doing awesome. St. Jude's was great. St. Jude Hospital was great. Yay. But Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not kidding you. I ended up on the same plane that Missy took at 6 in the morning, but I didn't get on it until 8:50 at night. I just don't understand. I'm glad I didn't crash and die, because that seems to be what planes are doing these days, is just like bursting into fucking spontaneous flame. So super grateful that didn't happen, but like, what the fucking fuck? What the fuck? For those that don't follow me on Blue Sky, I went to St. Jude Children's Hospital for the summit, which was fucking awesome. What a cool honor. Like, I literally whipped out my first St. Jude's hoodie. It's 6 years old now? Crazy. That was fucking amazing, but what a horrible way to end it. Oh my God. My heart rate is just out of control. I don't know if you can see it in my hair. I can feel my heart rate. Like, it's just not... Bodies are fucking stupid. I'm ready for my mech, my dudes. I'm so ready for my mech. Give me my steel body that doesn't get adrenaline, please. I'm done. I'm so done. Hello, Genova, how are you? I know, dude, and that's just, I mean, it's such a fucking compounded situation, because like, not only am I traveling alone in a new city by myself,
turn it off, Willard.
I have no pot. I'm so like this. It's just, I'm so anxious, and it just won't stop for days. And I'm sorry to bring it to you, but man, what an example of how this just happens. None. I don't travel with pot. Like, who does? Tennessee is the state of felonies unless you want to marry a kid. So I'm not going to get on a no-fly list for pot. But being sober the entire time at 5 days in, when I'm very used to smoking weed regularly to keep this anxiety at bay, and then having a day like yesterday, like, it started out not bad. There were so many Twitch streamers and awesome people in the airport I got to hang out with. But as the day dwindled by, literally nobody. The airport was just fucking devoid. Like, the amount of employees that came up and asked me if I missed my flight was asinine. I cried no less than 7 times in the bathroom. Just spontaneous, anxious cries. And it wasn't even the delay of the flight. It's I'm trapped. I'm fucking trapped. I'm trapped in this airport. You've now trapped me for 12 hours. It just starts to skyrocket everything in my brain. I'm just trapped. That's it. I cannot stand to be fucking trapped. I need to be able to get out, and you can't. And so it just kept going. And this is the definition of what bipolar does to somebody. As a normal person, everybody experiences anxiety. Your anxiety hits a point, the anxious thing goes away, your anxious response ends. Someone with bipolar, anxious response does not end. Our body's like, emergency, emergency, for 7 days. It's like The Ring, my dudes. I just need to be pulled into a well, for fuck's sake. A cold dunk or something. I don't fucking know. I haven't felt this way in a while, and I hate it. I forgot. Like, this is why we take our fucking joy, right? I don't have mine on my desk. Take your goddamn joy. This is why we take it. We don't need to feel this way. This is so fucked up. It's just chemical imbalance. And it's unfair. And it's so fucked. But man, am I in it right now. Holy dicks. Knives, Snow. 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 So not only, just some more salt, you guys are well aware of how fucking, I'm going to cry thinking about it, literally. I'm so emotional right now. I'm so sorry if I bawl my eyes out. I have worked so hard on my yard. Worked so fucking hard on my yard, trying to turn it not into a mud pit. And to come home after planting all that grass seed and literally busting my body to come home to snow and see my trees dying. I'm not in a good place mentally right now. I'm just like, I'm fine. I know, there's so much snow, it literally broke one of my trees. I'm like, I know it's such a little deal, like it's these little things, but man, I just wasn't in an emotional state to take it, I guess. I know, I'm so done. Fuck Colorado. Thank you for the biddies. I'm gonna cheers. It's just, I'm gonna get so high, my dudes. Like, I haven't smoked since Monday. And it's Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get, because, at this point, my anxiety, I'm not just, you guys know, I feel like I'm not playing this up. I'm really fucked up emotionally. Yesterday's day, and then this shit, I'm just like, and I don't want the weed to send me into more of whatever the fuck this is. It's like the little things pile on and it becomes one big thing in your own head. It's literally mental disorder. That's what this is. This is mental illness. It's when a bunch of little things that at the end of the day are very minuscule pile up in a state of mental imbalance and they just feel like a lot. It just feels like a lot. I'm really, like, yesterday sucked. Literally, it fucking snowballs. And my brain is that snowball right now. It's just like, can I tell you guys a win I had? Little win that, it doesn't even matter because I can't feel it. I paid off my last college credit card yesterday. Literally, college books credit card. And I can't even be excited. I'd feel nothing. Like my last one, I made a big old payment and just wiped it out. And this is what I get. Like, I can't feel it. I really, I did it on purpose. I was like, in the airport, like, I'll just do this. Like, this has got to give me a fucking good feeling. All I felt was poor. Because I paid off probably my fucking Merc manual from 2010 or something. Yeah, you can be excited for me. It's very exciting. I'm officially out of debt. Like, done. I'm out of debt. And yet, I feel like I'm dying and my heart is coming out of my throat. My legs are shaking. I hate this so much. But thank you. That's one bright. I guess I'll feel that in some months, maybe. Something happy. I appreciate you, Viata. I have a really hard time reaching out. It's real weird, man. I have yeah. You know, we've talked about this before, but it's like, and I know I'm not the only one that has this. I have my little. Also, I ran out of bong cleaner. These fucking stains drive me crazy. It's this horrible thing in your head, and I know I'm not the only one, where it's not that I don't want to ask for help. It's not even an instinct. I don't remember that that's the option, that I have wonderful people in my life that I could text or call and be like, hey, I'm having a really rough time right now. I don't even think about it. Like, my brain just starts to spiral. Like, what can you do to immediately make this feeling go away? Let's pop 3 melatonin, hit a vape 7 times, and lay in the dark and pray. Like, that's what I do instead. I'm definitely that person that sits around with a migraine for 6 hours before someone's like, hey, have you tried Excedrin? Why am I like this? Mental illness, my dudes. I hate that you're seeing it right now, but fuck. Nope, can't do anything because of the snow. It's cold and miserable. And honestly, I don't even want to go outside because all it is seeing my dead yard that I've just busted my ass to fix. It's like there's no reprieve. I have no escape. You guys are my fucking escape today. Thank Genova. I mean, I can't tell you guys how much I miss you guys. Like, every night, they kept us so fucking busy. Where's BDO? Someone summoned that motherfucker.
Allow yourself to be penetrated.
You guys are gonna make me cry. I'm so sorry I'm like this today. I'm so fucked up. Over what? A fucking delay? Brains are so stupid. Thank you for the golden Kappa hype train, you nutballs. I'm gonna take a little cheers and see how this happens. This is a bowl from when I left. Cheers. And thank you for the golden cap. There's the tear. God damn it. I tried to hold that one in. I hope you all are doing well. And I'm sorry I missed this week. And thank you for the hype train. Bobo just gifted 5 subs in the chat. Thank you. Wobbly Acid Boy, Dame Darling, Robert Tables, Attenraw, and Balazar. You're all Belazar, excuse me. You're all boas. There's the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexy and pure super consent. And I fucking appreciate you. Kona, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it any swings. I appreciate you. That's a really fucking long time. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexy and pure sober consent. And thank you for those biddies. Timud, it's such a terrible thing. It's like this feral independence that, like, in some instances can be an awesome trait to have, but when it comes to your own mental health, it's literally to your detriment. That I have no instinct to ask for help, and unfortunately, that usually tends to drive people away from me, and I lose friends because they're like, well, if she doesn't call out to me for help, then I'm not important to her. And it's so hard to explain, like, please, for fuck's sake. None of that is real. It doesn't even, like, a stranger has to come up to me and be like, hey, have you thought about asking for help? And like, literally my brain goes, oh my God, you're so smart. What an idea. Why can't I come up with that? Like, it's so not that. And it's just like, it's this fucking mental gymnastics 24/7. I'm tired. Strongly, thank you for gifting a sub to Embry. Embry, use a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, and I fucking appreciate you guys. Thank you. If you don't know what a golden hype train is, if you throw money at the streamer, you get a Kappa that's gold for 24 hours. That's exciting. I'm tired. My heart is so tired. I don't even know if I have pride. I mean, probably. That's the thing, like, my therapist, I'm gonna cry if I talk. My therapist has said shit like that to me, like, well, when you're a kid, there's only so many times you can seek help before the instinct of seeking help no longer is in you. Like, kids, immediately when you're a child and when you're a baby, you seek for those older than you to help you and guide you. And if there's nothing there, you stop seeking it and you just start figuring shit out on your own. And it's horrible. Like, it's not okay. It's not an excuse by any means. It's exhausting. I know I'm not the only one. Thanks, I hate it, right? Same. Whenever she says that shit to me, I'm like, okay, like, great. We've established that, what a shitty childhood. Okay, cool. Now what? Like, how do I rewrite my brain to actually embrace the wonderful people in my life and reach out to the resources I have for just like emotional, stable help? I don't know. I need a post-it on my forehead that says, remember help. Right now, I mean, for most, it's not even you don't even, like, I don't remember asking for help or seeking help as a little kid and not getting it at all, but that's the only thing that makes sense because most people, even if you're prideful, you still have the instinct of, like, I could ask for help. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel weak asking for help. I never have. It's always been like like I have to, like, seriously, on I'm trying to think of the day. Is Wednesday? Or Tuesday night when I got there. Tuesday night. So I get there and I went and walked the Mississippi and like walked the city and whatever and just went and looked at stuff by myself. But I was feeling really fucking lonely. Like I hadn't found like anybody I knew. There were so many new people at the summit that is awesome. I very much encourage that. Like we need new people into St. Jude and shit like that. But I didn't know anybody and it was weird. And so I just started doing stuff on my own and I was feeling fucking lonely. Like just one of those like, wow, I'm in a city I don't know anybody, in a hotel alone. Like, I could go back to my room alone. I could walk the city alone. Like, we talk about this before, but there is something to be said about having someone with you where you can just like, hey, look at that thing. And that other person goes, yeah, that thing. There, that's all that needs to happen. But when you don't have that, it feels sad. And man, Beth reached out to me just randomly. Beth's like, how's the trip? How are you doing? And I like, she just talked me through the night. She literally talked me into eating because I ate once this entire trip. Like I ate once and did not sleep. Like this shit. I forgot how terrible this can get. Man. It doesn't take long to start thriving in a routine and a normal state of mental stability to forget how fucking delicate it is and how quickly that shit can fall apart. And like Katie said, it's quite literally and unironically a snowball of like, at first it's okay, it's little things, and you're like, this is nothing, this is nothing. And then that nothing becomes 7 nothings, and then it's 13 nothings, and then it's 30 nothings, and then suddenly it's 50 nothings. But 50 nothings really feels like a lot of somethings. And it could be nothing, but it feels like a lot of fucking somethings on your back. And it's just like this fucking horrible weight, I guess. Thank you for the hype train. I'm sorry this is what we're talking about today. I'm really... How many nothings make a something? 3. Literally, I mean, that's it. It's... Yeah, seriously, a physical checklist of feeling shitty, do this. Oh my God, I need to do that. Like a physical checklist of like, you're feeling really shitty. Have you drank water, Katie? Do you want to know what I did for 12 hours in the airport yesterday? I'm not bragging about this. I realized it once I got off the airplane and got into the truck with Zach. And Zach was like, wow, I didn't bring a drink and I'm thirsty. I'm like, oh my God, I filled up my water at 10 a.m. this morning and didn't fucking sip it. Like, that's what this shit does. And I forgot. It literally eliminates your basic drive of human, like, eat, drink, pee. All of that goes away and your brain just sits in a state of chaos. It's so fucking weird. And I hate it, if that's not apparent. It is. It's this crazy feeling in your chest like you're going to explode but implode at the same time, or like a fucking alien's going to burst out or something. And literally, I've had moments where I genuinely think like, if I claw at my chest enough, will this stop? Like if I could just like get a layer off there. Your kappa looks gold to me. It's capping for me. You're stuck in wait mode. Oh my God. It's like the existential little circle. Yes, it's weird. No. I ate once in the last 4 days. And I'm ashamed of this. It's very embarrassing. I'm just telling you this because I feel like whenever this happened when I was 30, I literally had a mental breakdown on stream. If you guys have been around that long, you watched this happen once before. And I remember when it happened, there were a lot of people who watched what was happening to me and saw it in themselves and sucked out help. So, if any of you feel this or identify, please seek help. You don't deserve this. No one does. Suck it out. Once more, with feeling. To me, it absolutely happens. It's so real. I claw my head sometimes because I want to rip the me out of this hellhole. I literally, I've actually like had moments where I've had such a horrible migraine, and I know a lot of you suffer migraines and like chronic pain, and there's a huge mental component to chronic pain and chronic migraines and chronic shit like that where your mental health is very closely tied into it. And there's a certain level that we get very used to and we just survive in, but there's this tipping point where the pain and everything gets so overwhelming that your mental health is no longer being protected and your brain starts to spiral because you just cannot manage this factor anymore. Does that make sense? And I've genuinely pounded my head on a wall for like an hour straight with a migraine because I'm just like, I don't know what else to do. And this additional pain on my head is better than the emotional turmoil my body's trying to fucking fly itself into right now. It's fucking wild. It's absolutely connected. I think everything's connected. Everything. We're idiots if we think it's not. That's so ignorant to say it's not connected. I'll never get sick of that, Viata, because genuinely, there's never been a time where someone's like, hey, have you hydrated? And I haven't. Or I have. Like, it's never a moment of like, oh, I did drink water recently. Do you want to know the last time I drank water? Yesterday at 8 p.m. I did it. And I'm out of coffee. So, yay. Happy fucking 420 Eve. This can't make me hurt worse. That's literally it. Like, it's just distraction at a certain point. So when my boyfriend doesn't let me travel alone without protein bars that are dessert flavors, that way if I sit down and realize I haven't ate, I get this. I don't know if it's just me. I tried to eat. Like, I can't. Yeah, I have the lavender honey literally in my tea right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to burp. But yeah, I try. It's literally, it feels almost like if you've ever had an ulcer. I have an ulcer, so that's all I can relate it to. But it's like you just get full. Oh my God, BDO, I'm so sorry. You literally just missed a golden kappa. I think it might be the first you've ever missed ever. I called you out. Anybody want to show off their golden kappas? I hope you're doing well, honeybean. I tried to eat. It's literally like my throat closes and I can't swallow the food. So the first night I was there, I mean, they keep us really fucking busy. Like from literally 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. They keep you going and doing stuff all fucking day long. And what was weird, I guess because we're there not during a weekend, is that like basically the city closes at 9 p.m. Like you want food, you better order by 8 o'clock. And I know for normal people, that's okay. I don't eat until 11 p.m. Like, you guys know me. I'm a late nighter. I'm the night mother. I don't, like, 8 p.m.? What the fuck? Are we 80? Like, what is this? I'm on, like, Europe hours or something. I don't know. And so there were so many times that I would be like, I actually kind of feel hungry. Oh, it's 10 p.m. Literally everything is closed. So the second night I was there, I went to the bar and got, like, food from the hotel, which was really overpriced. I got a burger. I took, like, 2 bites and genuinely felt like I was choking. Trying to swallow it. That's what my shit does to me. I fucking can't swallow. Giggity. Spitters or quitters. Couldn't eat it. So I just gave up. I was like, I'm not wasting money on food if I fucking can't swallow. Fuck this. What's the point? It was. Literally, everybody kept talking about some amazing chicken place called Gus's. It closed at 8:30. They kept us busy till 9. I don't know how anybody went there unless you skipped shit. Yes. Oh my God, dream, 100%. Yes, we are. We're kind of like, what's that, body doubling each other? Yes, you just chew and chew and chew, and you like swallow little bits of that mouthful, but like literally your throat closes up, and your body's like, no. No, we told you we're not hungry. Stop it. Literally, it's horrid. I hate it. It's not. I didn't even see a taco. I mean, it's Beale Street. I'm not familiar with it. Memphis is like, the city of Elvis or what the fuck ever. And Beale Street is like I guess it's a popular street. It's famous or whatever. And it's just like a huge strip of bars, like karaoke bars and shit like that. But the food is on the other side of that. So it was literally like 8 miles was the nearest like restaurants of any, like literally like a Popeyes or something. None of that is in the downtown area. So you had to Uber it or something, or you had to Lyft there. It is a fucking Casa Bonita mug. Fucking A, it is. Most places open at 10 and close at 11, literally. Yeah, Till and I were actually going to try that Gus's chicken yesterday. Yesterday was just a shit show. Till and I had plans to go try that Gus's chicken for lunch because both of us did not have a chance to try it the entire trip because they keep us busy all day until it's closed. So we had no chance. So we're like, yeah, we both have later flights. We're going to go. Of course, all my flights end up fucked up. Missy texts me, so I'm like, fuck, I need to go to the airport and figure my flights out, get stuck for 12 hours, no Gus's chicken. What do you need? This? You can, I got this at Casa Bonita like a couple months ago. I'm sure you could get this online. There's a lot of Casa Bonita mugs. They're pretty cool. I know I had to get one. I don't like souvenirs. Like, I don't like things and stuff that's just going to be clutter, but I like useful items. So, for instance, if you don't follow me on Blue Sky, what the fuck are you doing? I literally am not active on Twitter. I know that's where the vast majority of my following is, literally 10 times. Fuck that platform. So please follow me on Blue Sky if you give a fuck. But at this point, it has become a really weird tradition that my girl, Imperial Girl, now known as Imperial, i.e. Misty, my creative mom of Twitch. She's incredible. We've known each other for so many fucking years at this point. I didn't realize this. It's become like this weird tradition of hers that I don't even think she's aware of, but every con we go to together, she buys me a very strange gift. Out of nowhere, she will just surprise me with something. And she knew I was having a hard time and that I was an anxious fucking mess. And so the second day we were there, she texts me first thing in the morning. She's like, Nerbs and I are going to Starbucks. What do you want? I'm getting you a Starbucks. And I'm like, you're an angel fuck. Because of course all we had was like Hotel Keurig fucking coffee. And Starbucks is better than Keurig coffee, let me tell you. So she goes and gets me a coffee. I'm like, God, what a treat in the midst of feeling like you're falling apart. And I go downstairs into the lobby and she buys me, she gives me my coffee and then she hands me a Starbucks bag. With this. She bought the last 2. So Misty and I now have matching, what I like to call the cloaca cup. Because a team of people at Starbucks, like one of the largest companies ever, for God knows what reason, sat around a table and saw this design of sipping out of not just the asshole of a mermaid, but the asshole of a mermaid that's being pegged by another mermaid was the idea and the choice. That's the choice. Right the fuck there. But like speaking of, this is my Nashville. This is my Nashville like souvenir. I like useful souvenirs. I don't want anything around my house that I'm not going to use. I don't need clutter. My house is too small. But this is like, it's a water bottle. It's awesome. And literally, so Misty has one. And if we were like across the show floor from each other and we were just listening to someone talk, we'd catch each other's eye and she'd just go. To which I had to respond. So that was maybe the highlight of my entire trip, was that we both just got to deep throat cloaca cups. And one of my favorite aspects is you can literally rip this straw out to clean it, because we all know this is all gross, but now you just get to sip the butt. So That's my life now. How are you all doing? I get to perform the cloaca kiss for the foreseeable future. Elegance, she's grace, she's latex. Just it makes you classy as fuck. The Starbucks siren does have two tails. Absolutely. With which we actually we had a whole conversation with people at a table over this cup as to what the fuck is going on here. And this is the reason we had to come up with it's mermaids fucking. The tails are not mirrored. So if you look up the original Starbucks logo, literally, that bitch is holding her legs up above her head to expose said stink hole, like, let's get busy. It's pretty fucking weird. Like, still to this day, no one in Seattle even understands the two-tailed mermaid holding her tails above her head, like, fuck my beehole. So, it would be mirrored, right? Like our feet are. These are not mirrored. They are two tails in the same direction on top of one another. Do you see what I'm saying? But even if, why are a large team of people definitely didn't see it? You know what I'm saying? Starbucks, assume the position. It's the way the flukes are pointed. It's not tails of the same also, they are different lengths and widths. Like, come on. I know I'm filth. Like, please don't get me wrong. I know everywhere I am, I see vaginas and penises and buttholes. You can't not see it. There's not one person I've showed this cup to that's been like, oh my God, cute. They're all like, oh, is that an asshole? Every single person I have shown it to. Like, it is the conversation topic. The family-friendly Nintendo showed a large dolphin riding a dolphin bike looking like it's mounting another one, though technically for dolphins, usually one is upside down. That's incredible. Oh, yep, I've seen that skit. Yeah. Yep, that with the original chick. She's like, here's my stink hole. You have to get the Chloe cup. It's so fetch. Good morning, Mishy. How are you, love? So you're licking the butthole of a pegger or the wang of the peggy? Exactly. I don't know. If you could see it any other way than a fucking cloaca. It's just a cloaca. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never going to happen. Cheers. Yeah. Looking at it more doesn't help. Right? Mean Girls quotes are like it's an age test, I feel. Cuz even people that haven't seen it can still point out fetch. You can't just ask people why they're not black. My breasts can tell when it's raining. I'm going to call you a catty. Has anyone here been individually victimized by Regina George? She doesn't even go here. I just have a lot of feelings. I can't help it that I'm so popular and everyone loves me. I could go on. You can't sit with us! These are all that fit right now. And none for Gretchen Wiener. Bye! Oh my God, where'd you get that skirt? I love it. It's so fetch. No! Ooh! Oh, they hypothetically like the idea. I'm hypothetically, allegedly, but totally not actually very excited for you. I don't have my mega mug because I'm literally out of coffee. So there's no point. It would just be a really watery cup of tea. I love... The limit does not exist. I'm a pusher. I push people. Katie Heron. I think, maybe, it's one of the very few movies in the world where a Katie's a main character. That might be why I latched onto that one. Oh, they fucking flip. Literally, I let them out and they do this, like, it's very different from when I'm just home all the time and if I leave the house, the dogs. So if I'm just leave the house, for instance, to go run errands or something like that, and I come home, they, like, bust my chops. They jump at me, they bark, they squeal, they run around me in circles when I come home, like, they flip the fuck out. When I leave for days at a time, they do this weird thing where they, like, gasp for breath and can't function. So, like, they think I'm not home, and when I open the door and I'm the one they see, they, like, stop and do this, like, really slow wag, like, and they both do this, like, and just start to cry. And then they just start rubbing all over my legs and kind of, like, collapse on themselves. It's the cutest thing. Like, there is something to be said about dogs missing you beyond all reason, but it's, like, a non-functioning. And then they just won't leave me alone. Like, I got home literally at 1 o'clock last night because trapped in an airport. So it wasn't like I got to do anything. I literally just went to bed and curled up with them. But they genuinely, like, I laid in bed and Trick got up and tried to spiral cinnamon roll on my chest face, which is not where he sleeps, but he could not stand the idea of not touching me since I had just gotten home. Yeah, it's adorable. Like, they genuinely, it was October, is it October 3rd or 5th? I thought it was October 5th. It's October 5th. I don't remember. I haven't seen Mean Girls in a while. I just know it because of so well. It's weird. I've just seen it 5 million. Is it the 3rd? I've just seen it a bajillion times. They were worried mom went to the store for cigs. No shit. That's what Zeke said, actually, because he took me to the airport. And so when we leave the house together, they're going to freak out no matter what. So leave the house together. And then he came home alone. And he said it was weird. They were like, it wasn't like I left the house. Like, it wasn't the same reaction. It was more just like this confusion. And then they started searching every room of the house, but not necessarily the widow walk right away. Until Trick realized, like, hours later, like, oh, she's not coming back. Like, and then he went into panic mode and just cries. Yes, I love the shakes. They're too far from you and can't wiggle closer because they're wiggling too hard, literally. Like, their whole body gets involved in the tail wag. That was exactly what they did, and it's just... Zeke made that exact joke when he took me to the airport. No shit hurts. He was like, they probably think I'm taking you to that farm upstate. Trapped in an airport, no shit. I don't have another flight planned until TwitchCon. So, but I mean, this is why I say I don't normally, I feel like I'm a fairly reasonable person. Like, y'all know I had that horrible get stuck in a fucking airport because the windshield of our airplane shattered as we were loading the airplane in Florida. Things like that happen. I'm a reasonable person. I understand. And then figuring out the schedule of all the planes when a plane goes down like that, like, I understand. It's inconvenient, but I understand. This is twice in under 2 months with United. I don't think I'll be flying United again. 'Cause what the fuck? And I'm pretty sure the plane that went up in flames the other day on the tarmac at Denver wasn't a United. I'm not a hundo. It was either United or American. But, like, I've never had a bad, like, the flight experience is, every plane's exactly the same. You have no leg room. They give you some shitty stale peanuts, whatever. They're all pretty much the same. I've never had a problem, but man, like, you have so many resources in your life, and few of them are very finite. Time, my fucking time, is very finite on this planet, and that is 12 hours of sitting and scrolling Instagram and looking at pointless shit I will never get back. Twice! In under 2 months. That's crazy. Fix your shit. Figure your shit out. I was at what is it? The Nashville airport, which is a really small airport, but it was crazy. I mean, the flights were so fucked up. I did an Instagram story, which I never fucking do, but I was in ripe mood, of course. And because when I got off the plane, it was like 11:30, I want to say, at night ish. The airport was full of people. Like, I am definitely not the only person that was inconvenienced. So many people are just, I don't even know if they're still trapped, because if my flight got pushed 12 hours, think about people that had a red eye. Their flight is now 4 a.m. Like, God knows. There were people camping out. I mean, the Denver airport was full. I just did like a spiral on my phone, and I was like, this is all happening because of snow. I don't know. I try to be reasonable because shit like that happens, but I'm not kidding, Crispy. The amount of Twitch streamers that I saw come and go, they literally started making those jokes at me. They're like, Katie's just the unofficial Twitch representee at the airport, welcoming and sending everyone off home. Like the fucking terminal. That's what it felt like. I know, stupid weather doing weather things. Like, it happens. I tried, but man. Twice. It's a lot. That's how I felt, Crimson. I still feel that way. I had a lot of just like spontaneous cries in a bathroom yesterday. Just like, I'm trapped. I feel like I'm trapped, and I have like literally, normally, and this has happened to me multiple times in my life, where something goes wrong and a flight is delayed. It happens. I try to be a reasonable person. Shit happens. It's nothing to, like, freaking out and making a big deal doesn't fix any of it. So what's the fucking point, right? And like normally you get the person actually updating you on the intercom at least every couple of hours, which is crazy. Like once every 2 hours, I feel is reasonable to be like, hey, the flight is still going to happen. You know, we're still delayed. Da, 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 da. We didn't hear anything for the first 6 hours. Literally, I don't know what people did. If you didn't have a phone with the app on it, like that's the only reason I knew all of this was happening. There was the board, you know, like the TV board or whatever at the gate didn't show any information about our flight literally until we were boarding at 8:30 at night. Like, it was so weird. Just the complete lack of communication was wild until, like, I want to say around 5 o'clock in the evening, some guy in an orange vest gets on the intercom and is like, hello, for flight blah, blah, blah to Denver. We have no idea if or when your flight's taking off tonight. So sit tight. Your flight does not qualify for vouchers. Please stop asking. To which my body would be like, trapped again. Let's go have a cry in the bathroom. Okay. Why am I? Okay. We're fine. 2 hours go by. Better go have another fucking cry in the bathroom. Fuck you guys. Have fun, right? And again, I don't know why. Like, I know this is such a stupid thing. I swear to God, my layover, like my horrible times like this, they're always in the shittiest fucking piece of shit airport. I swear to God. Please let this happen in Atlanta. Why can't I have this horrible 12 hours in Atlanta to go shopping? No, I get stuck in a terminal that doesn't have a Hudson News. It doesn't have anything but a fucking Chick-fil-A. And I don't like eating homophobia. Why? The fucking Miami one was worse. They didn't even have a restaurant. They had nothing. And that was the one where we got vouchers, which was hilarious. They were like, here's $15 you have to use in the next 6 hours. And we were like, where? How? What do you want us to do? And they're like, well, you could use it on the plane when you get on it. Hudson News is like just the stands throughout the airport. There's like, they have books, CDs, headphones, candy, snacks, a little cooler area with like quick sandwiches and stuff like that. It's basically like the convenience store of US airports is the Hudson News. I don't know. Are they called something else everywhere else? Do you know what they were all on earlier flights. So they all got delayed too, but their delayed flights they got on earlier. I just happened to have the latest fucking flight. And I think a lot of people gave up. Like, kudos to them because my flight was fucking empty. Like, there was no one else in my row except one person. So we both just shifted to the both aisles. He was in the aisle and I was in the window and we just put our shit in the middle seat. And we were both tall, which was a blessing. So we both used the middle for leg room. Because we were on a stacked flight until it was delayed. I think a lot of people changed their flight to the next day and went and got a hotel. But like, I'm not about to go waste $300 in a fucking hotel. I don't want to be in a hotel. It's just as comfortable as sleeping on the goddamn airport floor, for fuck's sake. Like, I wasn't about to do that. So I think a lot of people left. or stayed or something. Enjoy your stick of gum. I'm not kidding you. The only thing in that terminal was a Benefit Cosmetics vending machine. So if you need some blush, yay. Why no vouchers? No idea. They just kept telling us it didn't qualify. I don't know. I'm not looking for free shit. It was weird that they just kept saying it. Probably because people kept asking, like, oh, you've laid over my flight 12 hours. Can I get a voucher to go get a drink? Probably because they kept asking. Like, that's normally what happens, is you get compensated in some way, shape, or form. For that, something. Yeah, you could eat some lipstick or something, some lip gloss, suck it. I don't know. Crispy, that was the other irony. Literally, like, I was near nobody who I could have been like, can I please sleep on your couch for a minute? Like, I could have just switched my flight to the next day. Like, no, I just didn't know any. Like, it's fucking Tennessee. We have this cheap concealer. Well, the irony is, I think Benefit's expensive. I don't think you could get anything for $15. Like, not even probably like a one-use sheet mask for your face. I don't even think you could get that. I think Benefit is like overpriced. I don't either. That's a really long layover. I mean, I keep saying layover. That's a really long delay. That's a really long delay to trap people in an airport with, I mean, fucking what? Fucking what? Me and my maple leaf are finally safe at home. Oh, Canada. I love you so much. One of the few wonderful St. Jude's representatives who hung out with me in the airport during my hell. Oh my God. Fucking bless you. The maple leaf was the highlight of the day. Let me fucking tell you. Dude, did you see his blue sky, whatever? What did he say? Oh my God, hold on. I've told my stream this before because they all know my my alternative form of income, which cannot be spoken of on Twitch because God forbid. We'll say it this way. Once upon a time, there was a girl, and she had a butthole. And someone, maybe a few someones, told her, wow, your butthole kind of looks like a maple leaf. And fuck's sake, that's what Katie brings up at the table of Chili's in the airport. You can always check Discord if you're curious about what other forms of income I may be speaking of. But my diatribe yesterday of being stuck in the airport, I have to read you Marcel's fucking response. I couldn't tell you what that means, by the way. Your butthole looks like a maple leaf. I mean, you could probably Google my asshole. I'm gonna be real. You check it yourself. So I'm like, sad face, still stuck. This was like, I don't know, 8 hours in or something. It's dark outside at this point. So it was like probably 7 o'clock at night or something. I'd been in the airport for way too fucking long at this point. And Marcel, no, that's insane. Send you all the love, my maple leaf. So I may or may not have agreed to make some unique content on Canada Day. which I am excited about. Katie brought the Maple Leaf as classy Pax. My Canadian good twin. Oh, I miss Pax. I haven't seen him in so long. The maple syrup jokes were off. I mean, that was our table. And thank fuck. This is the thing. Like, I'm usually very quiet in public because things like this come out of my mouth. And outside of us, people don't respond well to. You know, someone told me my butthole looks like a maple leaf once. But at this table, it just turns into a bit of like, now. A biology professor is going to make me maple leaf buttholes. Because that's the life we're living in 2025. Right here, right now. That's the worst when oversharing is when everyone remembers it. I know. And like, it's beautiful because not one person was like, ew, what? What are you talking about? Butthole maple leaf. It was just the whole table. Suddenly it's a bit about maple syrup all over me. And it makes me so happy. So that was my day in the airport. With me and my cloaca cum. Starts putting food on a plate. Yeah, that's not how I got away with the money in the bodies. I'm not kidding you. Literally the conversation of Long Pig did arise at the table. You put a group of content creators together and everyone has main character syndrome, myself included, and we are all just living in bits. It is a mess. I genuinely, at one point we were like, should we consider people sitting at the tables near us? Because this is nah. Whatever. We all have fucked up hair and we're covered in tattoos. They probably expect the worst anyways, so fuck. How did you just see her? How did you see her? Did you know she was just sitting there staring at me? Hello, Miss Ma'am. Did you miss me? My sweet, cuddly baby girl. I'm just so used to being able to run my mouth irresponsibly. That's really what it comes down to. With you guys, we can just talk about cool shit because we're not racists and we're not bigots, and us running our mouth, the worst thing that's gonna happen is, hey, my butthole looks like a maple leaf. How about you? You got some cool butthole? You know? And you know, out there it's a like, what do they talk about in public? Is it just like the weather? Gas dog. It was awesome getting to meet you as well. Thank you for hanging out with me. I was lonely as fuck. It was good to see someone there. Did the dogs? Yeah, literally, Trick tried to sleep on my face/chest. Which he doesn't do. He normally is the one that cuddles me a little bit and then goes to his bed because he gets hot. He actually this boy tried to sleep on my chest. He was so upset, and I got home so late. It wasn't like we got a chance to like hang out and go play or anything. We literally like snuggled and wrestled on the floor here for a minute and then just went to bed. Sweet babbies. Do you want to come say hi, bud? Do I say good morning? Oh, are you guys gonna battle instead? Hi, bud. No, we're not gonna hump our brother today. We're not gonna do that. Hello, my sweet boy. How are you? Did you miss me? I hope so. They're very offended I left them, and now they will not leave my side for quite some time. Crispy! Just licking my boobs every day. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Gas. Gas, use a boat wizard of the highest order, baby. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And I fucking personally appreciate you.
Now,
Because man, was I lonely.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
Thank you, Crispy, you generous fuck. Oh, absolutely. I'm sure they can. I mean, dogs pick up on everything, right? Like, they can smell when you're pregnant. They know when you're anxious. 100%. Yeah. Mom was gone and came back feeling poopy. Ah, Teef, thank you so much for subbing the glass, keeping the classy alive, and giving names for 16 goddamn months. That's a really long time, and I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And thank you. You're wondrous. I appreciate you. Thank you, Crispy, you generous fuck. What is stuck to you? Is it mud? I love you too. I missed you. My emotional support. Mr. Boombody, what the fuck? Why was that muted? I think my alert was muted. That alert is supposed to go. Not that. Whippach! Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. First off, Mr. Boombody, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a name in 6 wings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Your alert was supposed to go, oh, I think I'm going to come. It's from an anime about ice skaters. You should watch it. It's pretty hot. My eye just started to twitch. The stress is unbelievable. Do you see that? I'm just gonna let it go and make you watch it. This is horrid. Are you so finished? Holy muffins, make it stop! Young at heart just gifted a fucking sub to Cloaca. Thank you from the bottom of my pit for gifting a sub to Cloaca. Cloaca, use the butt wizard of the highest order, baby. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sex and pure sober consent. Yas, bitch. Slay. You guys are far too kind and generous, and I appreciate you. No one can look away. It doesn't make sense. Senor, there's a picture of me on Blue Sky, I think. I think Danica took it, and it's me just cackling wildly at this cup. It's sometimes you just need a little. I miss you guys. It's like Captain Hook hearing a clock. Yuri on Ice! I forgot the name. But that goes, I think I'm going to come. It's from Yuri on Ice. Sometimes. I mean, for those that are unaware, and for those that care, this is an educational place. We're all about learning here. We don't do our own research. We fucking delve. And one thing we all learned together one day many moons ago was how animals such as birds and reptiles and mermaids make love. Because they don't have penises and vaginas or anything in between like we do. They have cloacas, they're like the piss poop hole and the baby hole. Everything comes out of the same place. It's super exciting. Mystical, magic, unicorns. You know how it goes? It's amazing. But I don't even remember. We got deep into it and learned that when animals with cloacas fuck, it's literally called the cloacal kiss. So, now you get to go forth in your life with that information as a topic starter. And you're welcome. The silence is deafening. Multi-fucking purpose. Oh my god, I actually watched a couple of her blessings while I was gone. I didn't watch yesterday's. Show me on the straw where the human touched you. It's just, this is an official, it literally says Starbucks up the tail. This is official Starbucks merch. I can't believe this hasn't gone viral somewhere on the internet yet for just the hilarity of it. Because mermaids are cool. Like, this is really cool. The pattern, the cup is a really pretty color. Like, I'm very much into this. And then someone designed it. And I don't know if they did it as a joke. They were probably hoping someone might catch it. And then a table of execs sat around and they were like, uh-huh. That's what we're going to do. I think it's dumb. But how dumb? And like, this is just odd. It's another, like, totally aside. But having grown up in the Pacific Northwest the majority of my childhood, like, you just kind of grow up with fish knowledge. I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of things in places where you live where that's very normal. Like, I would use glut as an example with, like, storm patterns and watching fucking weather shit. Living in Florida, it's just something you grow up doing. Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, you fish, you learn about fish, you eat salmon a lot. Like, I have a hard time thinking anyone in the Pacific Northwest sat around a table and didn't realize what the fuck was happening here. Bitch to catch, but oh my god, fried walleye, though. Walleye is probably one of my... I would say if I'm going to eat a lake fish, walleye. It's the best. It's the only one that's not, like, doesn't... I mean, trout and all that, it fucking tastes like mud. I guess there's sometimes good bass, depending on the time of year. But I feel like any time of year where it's appropriate to fish for trout, they taste like mud. Walleye is delicious. I grew up fishing. I loved fishing. Fucking sparkly ass vampire bitches. Oh my god, it is a Swiss Army cloaca, because no shit. Of course they did this so you can clean it, but you can straight up go to the source. Like, how appropriate is it to go ass to mouth? You kind of have to do like a... I'm just saying it's versatile. You know? I don't understand tilapia either. It's flavorless. It's like flat, thin, nothing. I think tilapia is diet food. Tilapia is like chicken breast. Like, I don't know why anyone chooses chicken breast over a chicken thigh. Like, have you just not had a chicken thigh? I think it's what does Ron Swanson say? White liquors for rich women on diets. I feel like that's kind of, in my opinion, it just has no flavor. There's nothing there. I love a fish stick. An intimate cloacal kiss. Oh, we could. What if it had 2 straws so you could share with a friend? How Katie drinks. Oh, you guys clipped me. Good. Good. We're on a fucking roll. No shit. Whenever I go to Minneapolis, 3M picks us up with unlimited fried walleye. I'm very jealous. I've never gotten to fish in Florida. I've only ever gone to Florida by myself. So, I've never fished there, huh? I've ocean fished. Well, did I fish? I crabbed. I've gone crabbing a lot as a kid. Like, you know, throwing crab pots out and then going and picking them up. And I see you. Kiss my cloaca.
You've been to Florida with me.
We didn't fish.
Right, but you've been to Florida with
Oh my god, we just went to Florida. I was totally kidding. I remember that. I don't want to eat shark. I don't think. I've caught gators on a fishing line. Fuck that. Fuck that. I haven't done that. My first ever film shoot, they had real sardines on set. Why would you do that? Stinky food. I cannot do lake fishing too quiet. Oh, I could get that. I used to read. I remember going out with my dad and my sisters and like putting a pole in a pole holder and then sitting with a book and like having your periph on the pole holder, but just like reading. That was blissful for me, man. Gas Dog loves you and misses you and thinks about your penis, babe. Silence and thanks. Sorry I sprinkled in that penis bit. But also not. It was totally a test, 100%. That was a test. I'm so glad he remembered. I mean, smart gators. Does it hurt a gator to get a hook in its mouth? Or like if it swallows it? Because I know fish can do that. Horbucks was never good. Now they're shittier to their employees and their coffee's still burnt. Their coffee's the worst coffee. Like, it's the worst. It's so bad. I'd rather 7-Eleven. But there wasn't a 7-Eleven. You know what was really weird? The drugstores in downtown Nashville close at 5 p.m. Like, I forgot toothpaste. And when I got there, literally it was like 4:30 in the evening. And I'm like, oh, there's got to be a pharmacy or a drugstore within a mile where I can get some toothpaste. And it closed within, I had to like sprint down the road to a Walgreens. Closed at 5 p.m. What the fuck? Weird. I watched someone play South of Midnight. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm definitely playing it. Oh, it's absolutely. We are playing South of Midnight. That's not even a question. It's just like we're cleaning up Remedyverse. That's it. I just don't want to I don't want to interrupt the Remedyverse like sequence with another game. That's it. But like once we're done with the Remedyverse, I'm going to do a week or two of I've toyed with the concept of a month of fuckery. Simply because April's going to be fine. May's going to be weird. I have 2 people coming to visit for different weekends in May. So the schedule, I might miss like 1 or 2 days or something like that. My sister's coming to visit me, which I'm very excited. And then some of my New York friends. But after that, like I have a ton of games in my library that are unplayed that I genuinely really, really want to play with you guys that are relatively short. Like 1 day you could beat it. 2 days you can beat it. Even less than that sometimes. And I think because we've been literally balls deep in the Remedyverse since like Christmas, I think it'd be good to like have a cleansing of like just random, just like let's dive into a bunch of games. But literally that's part of it. And then once we're done with the 2 week / month of fuckery, it's Yakuza time, which is going to be excessive. So that's why I want to do this. I think like going from one massive series to another massive series, I just want to have a breakup in it. A big chunk of bust it where I have like the digging game, got me a digging game I want to play. There's a couple others that have come out. One from Annapurna, I want to say, that I picked up recently. Let me see. What was it called? You guys might know the one I'm talking about. I picked up a couple games just because I really want to play them with you guys, and I just haven't had a chance. It is called... Oh, and Glut gave me Deadly Premonition. That's another one I want to play. Fuck. It's You Got Me Digging a Hole. What is the one I picked up? Unplayed. I thought it was new. Maybe it's not as new as I thought. Anyways, like I have Rat Shakes. Digging a Hole is one I really want to play. I have, what's that? Chainsaw. Lollipop Chainsaw. Fuck. I'm going to cosplay for that one. I've already got a top for it. I'm really excited because any chance to slut myself out, I'm going to take. And the sun's coming out, so why the fuck not? What the fuck did I pick up recently? I picked up a game and now I can't find it in my library that I wanted to play with you guys. I don't remember. But anyways, I've just got a bundle of just like random ass indie games and shit like that I've had on my back burner that I really want to play that I could totally play on my own, but I think would be fun to play with you guys. Yakuza's gonna be so fucking long. And I'm excited. I'm not mad about that. I love a series. It really takes the stress. It takes that burden of what's the next game we're going to play? What's the next thing we're going to do? that it takes that off of me. I'm just like, it doesn't, we're going to Yakuza. We're starting with Yakuza 0. That's going to be it for a bit, which will be nice. And of course, we'll have a blip for spooky Halloween, silly season and whatever. But beyond that, like, I think a good chunk of time where we just like play nothingness, like just try out shit. I mean, it's crazy. I've played so many games out of my library and I still have like over 300 something that are unplayed. Like never even been installed once, and that just makes me feel gluttonous to buy. Not a shade on glut, obviously, but it makes me feel like why am I buying more games? I have so many games I've never even installed. It's crazy, wild. That's what I did. I did filter by date, and I guess it's not as new as I thought it was. Oh wait. Nope, it's not that. It's not Whateverland, right? That's definitely one I haven't played. I did pick up Whateverland. I don't remember. I'll have to look at that one. I think that was one I wanted to play with you guys. Maybe I didn't pick up the game I'm thinking of, and it's just in my cart. Because now I feel crazy. Hold on. Oh, it's in my cart. It's in my cart. I think I told you guys about this. Wander Stop. It's Annapurna and Ivy Road. Wander Stop. I think we talked about it and we watched the trailer on stream or something. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure. It's like the T one from the creator of the Stanley Parable. The Beginner's Guide comes Wander Stop, a narrative centric cozy game about change and tea. Amen, Glut. I love this. I will never shame someone for feeling gluttonous, but ask permission for butt touches first. Absolutely. That's just appropriate. I've played, literally, you know what I just did? I looked at Annapurna and filtered by what I didn't play. This is the only game from Annapurna I haven't played. How was the coffee at the hotel? I didn't try it. It was okay. It was, like, are you talking, like, our hotel room coffee, or are you talking, like, the downstairs at the bar? Hotel room coffee was a Keurig. It was better than nothing, let me tell you. As someone that thrives on some coffee in the morning, it did the job. It was fine. The shit downstairs, like, bless him, it was a lot of milk and a lot of sweet. I got a vanilla latte one day, like, and I took one sip and was like, it was, like, syrupy. I'm not really into that. I think I panicked and just got a vanilla latte. Ask permission. Hello. Today is my first day on my baby foot journey. Wait, what? Baby foot. What? What's happening to your baby feet? Why do you have baby feet? What's happening? Who drinks coffee? Those of us addicted to bitter. I'm not just bitter on the outside. I'm bitter on the inside. Yeah, and is it just one baby foot? Oh, it's gonna be like one of those massive peels? Oh, dude. I hope it's badass and gross, and I hope it's awesome. The bitter comes from within. It's true. I'm a fan. I like some bitter. It's good. It's good for you. Wait, hold on. My shit just doubled. What the fuck? What is Lush Foil? Was it Lush Foil? I got that game for Kaki since it's a really chill photography game. No, I haven't even heard of Lush Foil. Hold on. Do you want to see the trailer for Wander Stop? I think Kaki might have been here when we watched it, because for some reason I have like a weird visceral memory of her being like, oh fuck, but I'm not going to say why. Hold on. I just want you to react to it. Is my shit going to work? Read infinitely faster than most narrators do, and unless you're Amelia motherfucking Tyler, you have a really hard time keeping my attention as a narrator in a game. Any narrator. I'm not a listener. Like, I want to read it. I will absorb it so much more if I read it, especially if I read it out loud with my community in a funny voice. It sticks. The Remedyverse, case in point. Man, it literally destroyed my vocal cords, and I won't stop. I will read everything we come across that I have to read out loud because it's the best. But genuinely, I have a better experience that way because I can just move at my own pace versus like someone theatrically trying to read narrative and like I'm done reading it and they're on word 3 because they had to, the ... meant actual 5-second pause. You know what I'm saying? Versus my brain just computed like, okay, there was a pause there, move on. I don't mind. I'm into that. There is a dog. There's dog hair everywhere. It's happening. They've touched me. Mr. Mouse, I see here you want to divorce your wife because she's incredibly silly, quote, end quote. No, because she's fucking goofy. Oh, same. Cocky, it's me watching Frozen, especially the second one, and it's crazy because it's like the beginning of the movie. The fucking, you know it. You know the song. I think our boy, I don't think Leapfrog Studios covered it. Dog hair all over me. Jonathan Young. Into the unknown. Into the unknown! That, when fucking Elsa gets up and walks to her window. I can hear you, but I won't. I'm just like, I'm fine. Some look for trouble, but others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day. I'm an adult. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. I'm not ashamed to have emotions and to feel things. I feel, damn it, and I care. Frozen 2, in my opinion, is better. The music's not as they both kind of have some losers. I don't know. There's like a couple winners from each one, and then like bless Hans. I couldn't remember a fucking song by Hans for the life of me. I don't know who's Hans. We feel too much. It's true. Sometimes I feel like I made up for people around me that don't feel anything. How many times do you watch it? I could not. I probably couldn't even quantify that. Enough to the point where I can sing the entire song by heart, and me and the other nurses and respiratory therapists in the hospital literally made an intubation song to the tune of, do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to intubate a patient? Do you want to set a line? I can't remember the next part, but then it's like, do you want to go to MRI? We made an entire song just on the fly. It was crazy. We're obsessed. Honestly, I got really into Frozen. Please, oh man, if Frozen's not on the list, I will weep. Frozen 1 really is, in my opinion, it's like, how do I say this? It was quite the stepping stone for Disney. In that it's the first Disney movie, in my experience, where there's princesses and there's a prince, and one princess and a prince suddenly are like, oh my god, we finish each other's sandwiches. And Elsa straight up goes, you can't marry someone you just met, no. Like, that's the plot. It's the first time where you had a princess who didn't need to be fucking saved by a man. And I'm into that. And I love me some dick. But it doesn't save me, for fuck's sake. What? It's like the first, and it stands out to me that way, and so I'm into that. Princess and the Frog, she sticks with the frog. I mean, she changes him, and he's like a better guy now and whatever, but she still gets a prince. Tell me Mulan's not all that love story, though. And he's a good guy, and they do end up together. I mean, it feels like that has to be, like, the conclusion. First is, like, the princess finds a man. In different ways, but no one out there is saying, like, you can't. And that's the first one I saw it, where it happened. I love those movies, by the way. I ain't shading. Mulan is amazing. I fucking love Mulan. Brave I've only seen Brave a couple times. It's really hard for me to watch. That mother-daughter shit is rough. I just cry, but, like, in a not happy way. In like a, oh my fuck, what? Way. I just wail. That one gets me. It's really hard for me to get through it, but it's pretty, but I get it. I think, did Brave come out first? Because if Brave came out first, that might be the first one where she didn't need a man. I don't know the timeline. Those have been out for quite some time now. Oh, I love Tarzan. I mean, Phil Collins. Come on. Yeah. I just watched Mulan in French. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, it's like the story's not completed unless there's some sort of wrap up romantically that way in some way, shape, or form, which is fine. It's just like, it's so common. It really stuck out. I mean, I'm not kidding. That's the actual line in Frozen 1 if you've never seen it. Elsa says out loud, you can't marry someone you just met. No. And it, like, my heart was like, oh my God, yay. Someone finally said it. Because I know I'm not the only little Disney princess child that, you know, grew up thinking that that was the nuclear way of going about life. Frozen 2010, Brave 2012. So they're on a roll with it, at least. I love Princess and the Frog. It was great. I actually went to Disney World. Remind me, I can't remember if it was Disney World or Disneyland, but when I went, it was right when Princess and the Frog had come out and was a big deal. And they took over part of the French Quarter and made it like Mardi Gras. And there would be a Princess and the Frog parade through it during the day. And it was like Tiana on a float. It was fucking awesome. Like, that was really cool. And they, it was Worlds in Florida, Land is Cali. I just can't remember which one it was at. Because genuinely, I've been to both many, many times. I'm very fortunate in that I've been able to prioritize that in my life. I very much enjoy Disney. It brings me a sense of magic and joy that I had when I was a kid that I just don't get out of life anymore. I've been to both many times, and literally the biggest difference in my experience is it's all the exact same shit, but Disney World, they spread it out. So you're not like sardined as much, but it's mostly the same stuff, just kind of spread out. You know, you've still got your fucking, you know, other than like Tower of Terror. They fucked up Tower of Terror in California, I think. See, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of they're Disneyland versus Disney World. They're a little bit, and I'm talking the main Disney, like Magical Kingdom or whatever. They're a little bit of a clone, but it's like blown out. So you just have more shops, more dining, more like interactive experiences, you know? I don't know how to explain that. Like funny fountains that if you find a cool button secretly, it'll do lights and do a show or whatever. And then a Dumbo comes out of the wall or something. I don't know. Like there's more of that all over Disney World. And then of course they have the additional parks like Animal Kingdom and Epcot, et cetera, et cetera. It's huge. It's monstrous. Tower of Terror was Cali, which they fucked up and they changed. Well, I've heard they fucked up. I haven't gone on it since, but it used to be Twilight Zone, and didn't they change it to Guardians of the Galaxy? I just played through South of Midnight, loved it, and it just made me want to watch Princess and the Frog so bad. I haven't heard one person say they don't love it, and I'm so happy. What up, Chris? How are you, love? I only ever saw Toy Story in German class dubbed, and then I finally saw it 12 years ago when I had a kid. How did you miss it? I don't think I'd mind finding a life-saving dick. I guess, I'd love to see someone that can cock push up a chest back to life. That sounds fun to watch. I mean, theoretically, couldn't you only do one push-up, though? The rides are also scaled up a little bit, too, in Florida. They generally hold more people per vehicle. That's probably true, absolutely. I would believe that. Like, the ride itself feels like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, all those classics, they feel exactly the same. Which is good, because I love those rides. Animal Kingdom is fucking insane. I mean, say what you like. I mean, we know Disney is not a perfect corporation by any means. Is there one? No. But they do properly take care of animals. And in my experience, from what I've read and from what I've experienced, they give, like, it's not a zoo. You're not walking up to a fence and hoping to see an animal that has a large refuge. You get in a fucking safari truck and they drive you into the giraffes and into the rhinos. I'm not kidding you. A rhino came up to my safari truck and pushed it, and then a giraffe tried to put its head into our truck. That's how close I was to my spirit animals. Like, what the fuck, dude? Amazing. Like, that is life-changing, getting to be that close and learn about those animals. And there's the person doing the tours telling you all about those animals the whole time and how they're on the endangered list and all these horrible things. But man, the encounters, you are right. And they're very safe about it. Like when that giraffe tries to put its head in, they try to move away. They don't want the animals to interact with the people. It's very strict rules. Don't fucking touch the animals, clearly. But still, like, just Animal Kingdom. I love Epcot. I like all of them. Yeah. I like Epcot, too. Like, Epcot's fucking dope. Le Cellier in Canada is probably one of the best steaks I've ever had in my entire life. Epcot's cool. I like them all. I don't know, though. Maybe I'm easily entertained. I remember growing up, people said one was bland and the other was the one to go to, but couldn't tell which was which. Of the Disney parks? Oh, I wouldn't say either was bland. Because they're literally, like, when you walk into Disneyland, you walk in and so you go to Disneyland, you walk in, and then it's what is it, like, downtown America or whatever, and it's, like, Main Street America. It's, like, this, like, very idealized Main Street America, whatever, with, like, candy shops, and it's got the Hall of Presidents or whatever, and some museums with original art and original sketches from, like, some of the original Disney movies and stuff like that, and then that blossoms out into kind of, like a star a little bit of, like, the different areas of the park. They both go in exactly the same, but, like, Disney World, for instance, you take a boat into the park. You don't have to, but it's awesome. Like, you take a boat through the fucking Everglades, and you get to see the Disney castle, like, emerging out of the like, trees. It is fucking magical. Like, they really, like, you go into that Disney park and you're like, I'm a princess! Oh my god! It's but I would never say either's bland, but I like Disney. It's fun. It makes me feel like a kid. Hold on. I want to look at... This is the game you were talking about. Lush Foil Photography Sim. Oh my god. It looks like Riven. Is it like a click-through, like Riven or Mist or something like that? Play Live was incredible. I mean, incredible, but also, like, I'm a little mentally ill. I don't know how to put that. How do you put that? It doesn't sound like I'm kidding. I have a zoo nearby, Central Florida Zoo in Gatorland. Gatorland, I've heard, is really cool. I've heard that's a pretty cool place to go. There's a caveat of Space Mountain in California having wider 6-seater vehicles. Florida has 3 seaters, but Florida has 2 Space Mountains in the same building. I honestly think Space Mountain is one of the most, if not the most, overrated fucking ride. I've been on it twice, and I was in my teens, and I refused to sit in a line for that piece of shit. Subpar roller coaster in the dark. Okay. I don't get it. I think it's just legendary because it's been there for so fucking long. People are like, gotta go to Space Mountain. But, like, very short roller coaster in the dark. You don't even know what you're doing. Half the fear is seeing shit. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one I voiced. I won't stand in line for it. Like, I haven't. I did it the first 2 times I went to Disneyland or something with my family because they were like, you have to do the Space Mountain and the Matterhorn and whatever. We did them. They were fine. But, like, absolutely not. Coney Island Cyclone is easily better. What's that park in Virginia? Oh my god, it's like a roller coaster theme park and then there's a water park connected to it. I want to say it's Virginia. It's fucking, they have some of the biggest and oldest wooden roller coasters. And they're fast. They are crazy. Infinitely better than Space Mountain. Infinitely. Is it Busch Gardens? Yeah. Fucking crazy cool. Like, those are amazing. Because genuinely, to me, half the fear and the adrenaline is seeing. And if I'm just in the dark, I'm just being, it reminds me of those rides, which are cool. I like these rides, where it's like, the way the Star Wars one, I don't even know if the Star Wars one is around anymore in Futureland, but the Star Wars one where you would, like, be in a pod, you know, and it, like, jerks you around like this, but it's not actually on a track doing anything. Do you know what those are, what those are, Yeet? What I'm talking about? Is there a name for that kind of ride? There's a new one now, and I want to say it's Guardians of the Galaxy. And there's, like, a dope soundtrack, and it jostles you, so you feel like you're moving, but you're not actually going anywhere. That's what Space Mountain feels to me, but it's an actual roller coaster. You are moving. There's wind and shit. You're just in the pitch dark. Okay. Motion simulator. Those are cool. One of the best ones I've ever been on. I don't know how to say that. Is I want to say it's in Universal. I don't even know it's still there. It's been literally, I was 30 last time I went. Which was definitely yesterday. The Simpsons ride. I think they took it away because it was making people so sick. Because that one would literally flip you. So you'd be, like, literally flipped upside down. Like, that one wasn't just this kind of motion. It was a whoosh. And you'd suddenly be on your back like you were going to go up. I think some people got hurt or sick or something. Is Flight of Passage, is that like I don't know if I've done that one yet because I don't think that one was there by the last time I went. They had Avatar Land, like the entire, what is it? Is that Universal? Usually when I go, I try to hit up all the parks so I get them really jostled in my head. I think that's the Universal Park, right? Where it's like the huge section is that. I don't know how to say that. That's Disney. Okay, so there's the Avatar Land, which is fucking, seriously, half the wonder. Good morning. Thank you. Half the wonder of it is the world you're walking through, not even the rides, in my opinion. Like, if you've seen Avatar, they did such a bang-up job of making it feel like you're literally walking into the world of Avatar. The giant house-sized flowers that light up and squirt water or whatever if you stroke their stem. You can hook your ponytail up to shit and have free orgasms. It's crazy. Disney really went all out with the Avatar park. But I think the only ride I went on was like a boat one. I think that was the only one that was available when I was there, because I think I went when it was like new-ish. No shit. No. Okay, so my instincts were correct. Till says there's a neat little video of what Space Mountain looks like inside with LiDAR. It's real disappointing looking. I believe that. Yeah. I assume, it's new, isn't it? The Guardians of the Galaxy experience or whatever. And Misty was telling me, like, fast passes are basically a scam anymore. You literally have to pay for fast passes now. Which is sad, because it used to be first come, first serve, get up at the ass of dawn, get into the park as early as possible, pull those fucking fast passes where you want them, and then go sit in line until your fast pass is activated and then go do it. And now it's you just pay. Of course, because Disney needs more money. Because of all these winter movies they've been putting out lately. You got stuck in it? Fuck that. No. You have to pay to sign up for a time. I hate that. That's so weird. I wouldn't do that. You're already paying to get into the goddamn park. What the fuck? I was about to ask why Avatar was Disney, and then I remembered Disney bought Fox. Yeah. It's pretty cool, though. And the Toy Story World, wow. I remember walking in, like, it's just, you're just walking through the park. And I think you're walking from, like, I can't even remember what's between, I don't know. Suddenly, you remember those toys? I don't know if they're still in dentist office anymore or doctor's offices because every kid has an iPhone. But do you remember that toy where it was like a block of wood and a bunch of wires and like wooden beads that you would push along the wire to go to the other side? Wow. Are those still around? The Child Distractor. They were awesome. I played with those up until my teens. Yeah. Okay, so they still exist. Good. I'm glad. I didn't know there for a minute and I was worried about myself. This is, oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, my chat did the double thing. I'm trying to grab these links. Is this being a boosh? Yep. They gave you a complimentary fast pass. They never ask questions. Dude, I want that. I'd play with one, 100%. I love me a good fidget toy. That was like the original fidget toy. This is about the fast passes. A complicated history. Wow, it's a 2-hour thing about fast passes. I'm actually genuinely curious about that. We have a space. That's the toy! I don't even remember why I brought this toy up. You know what's really life-affirming about going to a streamer convention? Because we don't talk to each other a lot. Like, most of us work. We're all independent. We work all day. Life sucks. You don't have time. It's fine. When we go to cons, that's our only time to hang out and actually just talk. Not one human I spoke to enjoys the lab-grown hype trains in any way, shape, or form. They feel the same way we do about them, and that made me very happy. Because I know I'm very, like, not many of us speak out against this shit because everybody wants to be like, I want to stay in the good graces of those above. This is stupid. It interrupts conversation. Yet again, now we're just talking about this. A 0% hype train. I'm glad we're not the only one. I know, we were talking about roller coasters, but why did I bring up that toy? I don't know. Oh, couldn't have been that important. It's been a while since we haven't taken a break. I'm out of tea. Shall we? First break of first day back. Stretch our dicks. Maybe it'll come back to me why the fuck I was talking about that. It's a good time to take a break with a nice lab-grown train. I connected the toy with that FastPass. Why? I genuinely can't remember, and I hate ADHD. It's the best. Roller coasters. That thing. Knives. You can... that was one thing. Knives, you can build a lightsaber. What do you mean you can't build a lightsaber? They literally have an entire store where you can... there's lightsaber building stations. Yeah. Waiting for rides. That toy. At the park, yes, you can make a lightsaber. Oh, so you won't go to the park because you have to make it... wait, did I read your message wrong? I thought you said you won't go to the park because you can't make a retractable lightsaber. Oh, you said because you can't buy it online. Oh, yeah. It's an it's how do I put this? It's not just like a Lego store where you walk in and grab handfuls of what you need and then just build it on your own. It's a fucking literal workshop with a Jedi master who does a ceremony and helps you design your handle, and you go through a kyber crystal ceremony as to what color your side. You don't get that online, motherfucker, and you never will. I kind of support it. A little bit on that. If you're gonna give, it's like the Harry Potter wands. Before Turfy McTurffuck decided to ruin everything for everybody. Yeah, you can buy one of these fucking... I have them all. I have literally 3 wands in my house. RFI wands that work all over the park. You can go buy one online. Absolutely. First off, why would you buy an RFI wand that works all over the park online if you're not at the park to use it? I don't know. The questions. But anyways, you can do that, or you can wait in line for 15 minutes and actually go through Ollivanders and have your watch picked out for you by Ollivander. I mean, your watch, your fucking wand. Why did I say watch? Your wand. Like, you literally get your wand picked. The wand picks the wizard, Mr. Potter. So, like, that's what the park is for, though. Like, I'm not there for the shit. I'm there for the experience. I'll fucking toss the wand afterwards. I don't give a fuck. Same with the lightsaber. I'm there to be told what my kyber crystal is, what color is what kind of jet. Oh, I'm a Sith. Cool. Thank you for that information. Didn't know that. That's what I'm there for. Like, the thing itself can eat a dick. You can get a lightsaber anywhere. But, like, you know what I mean? It's part of, it's an experience. So if you don't want the experience, I understand. But I'm there for the experience. Like, the thing itself can eat a dick. Slytherin! You can just visit the saber shop. Yeah, it's, like, you can, it's, how do you say, it's in, it's at the end of a ride. What ride is it? Is it the Guardians of the Galaxy experience? Because I think it used to be the Star Wars experience. It was the end of it was the gift shop where all the lightsaber building shit is. But it's also like a tour you go through of like a lot of original Star Wars cool shit. Like real lightsabers in cases you get to see and robots from the movie. And it's so hard to explain. You need to watch like someone who's done a film of just going through one of those rides for me to even explain to you like the line to ride the ride is the ride. Like, you're not just standing in a rope line. Like, there are robots interacting with you the entire time. Things going off, the ground rattling, things falling from the ceiling. Like, while you're in line, you're experiencing, like, a spaceship falling apart, like, as if you're in Star Wars. Similar shit to that. Like, that's part of it. And that's part of the magic that I love. Like, it's very much my immersion. I'm so fucking immersed. Give me that immersion. Immerse me. I'm into it. I live for it because I'm a child. And give me a chance to play dress up, and I'm fucking here for it. Anyways, first break of the day. Stretch your legs. I'm sorry, that was like 10 minutes of not taking a break. I'm gonna go have myself a little cry in the bathroom. And refill my water. Stretch your legs. Stretch your dicks. Load a bowl. I don't know. Do what you need to do. We're gonna go outside. I gotta pee, bud. Don't get on my bladder. I love you. But I'm trying to keep my voice good because the humidity was great. And good morning, Vissy. I don't want it to get destroyed by this cold, terrible air. I guess the melting snow is kind of a blessing in that the moisture in the air for my throat. Because, man, talking all day long. Man, no shit on the Harry Potter thing. I haven't supported Harry Potter for years. It all has to do with the anti-trans bullshit. But no shit, like, when I was in the hotel one night trying to sleep, of course, trying to sleep with some fucking hotel TV, there was nothing. Like, literally, Family Guy was on 3 different channels. And I know for some people that would be a lifesaver. I cannot stand Family Guy. And the Harry Potter series was on, like, literally it was on the fucking Sorcerer of Stone, and they were playing all the movies all night long. And I was like, that might be comforting and help me sleep. And I just felt gross. I couldn't watch it. Like, I still feel disgusting. They just make me feel poopy. So, that's where I stand on that shit. It's just gross. Crispy, right? Yeah, it's just, I can't. It's gross. She's gross. It's all gross. But I tried, like, I was desperate for something, some level of, like, that weird familiarity, comfort to, like, just go to sleep, and that didn't even do it. I put on Big Bang Theory on my laptop, or on my iPad. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's just done. I agree, Viata, that is seriously my anger, is just, I hate her so much for ruining something I loved so dearly, and was a community. Like, we had a community of people. It was just fun. It was fun. It was dorky, and it was fun. And now none of it's fun, and it's just gross. I don't support any of that. I didn't download it. I was stuck to what I downloaded, which was old. It was that or Sound of Music. And as much as Sound of Music's great, I would have not slept because I would have sang along to the whole thing. I fall asleep to, oh, no shit. I fall asleep in the silence normally. I just couldn't sleep because I was so fucking having a breakdown. I don't know. There's no other way to put it. Having a little mini breakdown for 4 days. Oh my God. I once learned to talk to chickens, but I really didn't enjoy using foul language. Side note, on the note of chickens, my dad dispatched of the rooster. If you guys remember me telling you that my mom had a very, like, she was guaranteed all hens and definitely got a rooster in her chickens. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Like, I asked her about it. I was like, have you done anything about this goddamn chicken yet? Because she couldn't. My mom, they're her pets. She loves her chickens. She likes to let them out in the yard when she's out in the yard, and they peck around, and then she puts them back in their coop at nighttime. She likes her chickens. Like, they're not just egg layers. And with that rooster in there, she genuinely was telling me she had to go in with, like, a body-sized board into her chicken coop to, like, hang out with her chickens and fucking bat this thing down. And I told her so many times, I'm like, I will come make that thing soup. I don't want to. I do not take pleasure in that, but that is not... Roosters are actually dangerous. They have a huge claw on their leg, and they can hurt you. Like, they will claw at your face. And my mom's not tall. Not that would save you. I don't know if she named them. I hope she did. Henrietta is a good chicken name. I think they must have eaten it. Or she told me they dispatched of it, so it's going to be food, whatever it is. It's gone now, though, so that was good news, because fuck that. A spur. That's what it is. It's literally a spur on their leg, and it's terrifying. I told a lady at the dentist about the turf stuff with Harry Potter, and she was stunned. She said she would go look it up. It's crazy how, I mean, it's because we're internet people. I'm sure we actually see that kind of news. I don't know if she ate it or not. Probably. They're farm people. They'll eat them. Like, that's kind of the thing. But when we were kids, we named them. I think I've told you guys about my chicken Tweak. The oldest chicken, I don't know what the lifespan of a chicken is, but this chicken lived through, like, generations of my mom's chickens, and it was kind of like my pet. And of course, because I was a little middle schooler, I named it Tweak. But it was, I don't even know what kind it was. It was one of those chickens where its body is like this smoky gray color, and its head's like a really pretty brown, and it fades to the gray. Really pretty chicken, and I could, like, go pick it up. It was the nicest chicken, but I don't know if she names them anymore. I'd spite eat that cock. I hope they do. I would spite eat it too. Yeah, my mom got chased and terrorized by one as a kid. Her brothers had to come save her. She has a bird fear now. I was chased by a rooster as a kid, and I'm kind of scared of him. That's why I think of all my love for animals, I think I could dispatch of a rooster. Because I just don't. They're mean. They're fucking mean. And the killer was, my mom actually lost a couple of chickens to like a hawk or something while this rooster was still alive. It didn't even do its job. So fuck it. Didn't save her chickens by any means. No shit. Only 3 species of bird has confirmed human kills. One of them is a chicken. Fuck that chicken. The photo J.K. Turfington posted on his... Yep, I saw that too. Fuck her. She just keeps confirming why I don't participate in that anymore. And again, it is sad. You guys know I was a huge fan. I do have wands in my house. I've been to the Harry Potter park multiple times. It's gross, and it's just gross now. That's where I stand on that shit. Fuck that shit. Pro tip, do not fall over in the pig pen. Pigs are mean. Uncle got home. Wait, got a hole in his stomach because he fell over and they literally started to eat him. That's scary shit. I grew up with pigs. My pigs never tried to eat me, but like I didn't hang out with them. We ate them. I have that book. If you guys want to read a really interesting book. Oh my God, hold on. I'm going to grab it. I can't remember what it's called. Hell's Princess. Belle Gunnis. This bitch. Like, maybe one of the most prolific female serial killers who really got away with it. Like, fucking crazy. If you like reading books that are, like, historically kind of fucked up, but no shit. Pig farm. All the bodies. All the bodies. Crazy. Thank you for posting a link, Knives. Really good book. Really, I mean, it's a relatively quick read. It's not, like, excessive, but it just goes into the Belle Gunnis. She is wild. Does it have a synopsis? Here we go. The shocking true story of the 20th century's most prolific female serial killer. In the pantheon of serial killers, Belle Gunnis stands alone. She was the rarest of female psychopaths, a woman who engaged in wholesale slaughter, partly out of greed, but mostly for the sheer joy of it. Between 1902 and 1908, she lured a succession of unsuspecting victims to her Indiana murder farm. Some were hired hands, others were well-to-do bachelors. All of them vanished without a trace. When their bodies were dug up, they hadn't merely been poisoned like the victims of other female killers, they'd been butchered. Hell's Princess is a riveting account of one of the most sensational killing sprees in the annals of America's crime. The shocking series of murders committed by the woman who came to be known as Lady Bluebeard. The only definitive book on this notorious case and the first to reveal previously unknown information about its subject, Harold Schecher's, I don't know, gripping suspenseful narrative, has all the elements of a classic mystery and all the gruesome twists of the nightmare. And I think that was her one help hand that survived. Like, she kept one person on and didn't murder him because he was kind of a dumbass and, I mean, allegedly wasn't picking up on what she was doing. But, wow. Real good book. But, whoa. She was a fucking nut. What up, Drew? How are you? My favorite animal, donkeys. Donkeys. You remember when we went, I still follow that person and I watch that person cuddle baby donkeys or little pygmy donkeys on his lap all the time. I still watch that regularly. What up, Reasonable? I missed you too. I missed all of you guys so much. You have no idea. I missed movie night, man. That was one thing. Like, I would start to get anxious at night and be like, man, if they would just let us go a little bit early, I'd at least catch the end of movie night right now. Indiana represent. We got psychopaths and meth heads. I think you can still go visit her farm. I want to say it's still up. I mean, Like, I don't want to, like, spoil the story for you, but I think you can visit it. What up, Pixel Pete? How are you? Maple Leaf. Me and my Maple Leaf are safely home now. It's good to see you. Oh, God. He was either very dumb or very smart. It was one of the two, and I haven't read it in a bit. I think he was dumb. Like, he seemed not dumb, but like she fucked with him. It's weird because the way they describe her, she was like very tall. She was a very big woman and wasn't like the most attractive woman in the world. She was a farmer woman from like the 20th century, like obviously kind of rough around the edges, whatever. And she lured men in with like poetry, like, I'm a beautiful single woman with a farm that I can't run by myself. And men would move from like Norway with everything they owned, everything, every dollar they owned. And then she'd and keep all the, and she just kept doing it forever. I mean, it was wild. She don't need a man. She need all the man. All the man. Like her, it was like newspaper personal articles. That's how she got people to her farm. It was pretty wild. I mean, seriously, they're in here. Her articles. I probably couldn't switch to one, but the articles that she posted in papers are in here. Like her personal ads. They were personal ads, essentially. Like, I need a husband. She was like the original Nigerian prince, except she killed you and fed you to her pigs. It's wild. I won't spoil it to you, but it gets so much worse than that. Like, she was a really fucked up person. She was not a good person. Feel good movie we should queue up for tonight? I feel like I know. I don't know. What would be a feel good? Something I can laugh at. Nothing that would give me anxiety. My anxiety. For those that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of in the midst of a breakdown a little bit. Just the last week was emotionally a snowball for my soul, and I feel gross. I am doing my best. This is helping. Genuinely, you guys just being here and talking and having normalcy is helping. But man. God forbid a woman has a hobby. I know, right? Fuck. Like, some of us want to knit. Some of us like personal ads. Like, Jesus. No shit. Frozen? You guys are so good at this. Mean Girls, absolutely a comfort movie for me. Frozen, any Monty Python, anything. Super Troopers, Beer Fest. Like, I have dumb taste. I like dumb funny. That shit helps me disassociate hard. Those are great. They were saying, Crispy was asking if I had any ideas for like, some sort of feel-good movie for tonight. Fifth Element, yes. You guys know me better than I know myself. You guys, literally, if I left it to Knives and Glut, they probably know exactly what, I mean, fuck, what was it? What was was it, oh my god, literally when I came back from the Florida thing. I think that was literally the night I came back, Knives played, was it Last Unicorn? It was Last Unicorn and Dark Crystal. I think you guys know me better than I know myself. When I need comfort, I have no idea. Robin Hood Men in Tights, all of those. Yeah, we just watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, so we don't have to do that. But yeah, those Spaceballs, yes. Silly. I like Goonies. Goonies never die. Yeah, Goonies. Lost Boys. Euro Trip. Oh my God, Euro Trip. Road Trip, not so much anymore. Euro Trip, definitely. Miss Goosey. Yeah, Tommy Boy. Black Sheep. All of those. You guys, you know me better than I know. I wouldn't have come up with those on myself by my own. Like when I try to think of a movie, I'm like, well, what are my favorite movies? Gladiator. That's not what I want to watch tonight, please. I don't need that. That's not where I want to be mentally tonight. By any means. But that's what came to mind. Like genuinely, like those are my cousin Vinny. Pixel Pete, thank you. I mean, I seriously, like the core group of awesome people that I got to hang out with, you guys, it's so hard. Like, obviously no one's walking around like, you want to know my mental state right now? But man, I was struggling this trip. Like, I don't know why, but my anxiety just got hella spiked the moment I touched down. And I just started to kind of spiral, and I was by myself, which I don't often travel by myself, and I'm really never by myself, so it's odd, and just like breaking the routine, like I'm just this today. This, and then the snowball of being trapped in that airport yesterday for 12 hours, like, I just realized music muted itself, and I apologize. Really, 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 really was weighing on me. And the people that I got to sit around and just have casual conversation around and spend some time with, like, you guys will be forever cemented in my mind as lifesavers. I just need you to know that. Cherry flavored because it's the best. Maybe a butterscotch, but like, Jesus Christ. The people that were around that just like, you, on a not corny level, you were very much there for me in a moment I was not feeling great, and I appreciate you. And no one knew. There was wonderful parts. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm not so fucked up that I can't step back and be like, look where you're at. Look at the wonderful opportunity you have, and all of the beautiful people around me. Like, genuinely, like, just getting to be around a bunch of adults who care unendingly about kids who get cancer. And we all truly, truly stand by the statement, like, cure them all. Children should never fucking die. That is inappropriate, to say the fucking least. Being in a group of people like that, like, there's something spiritually endowing about that. Like, and we talked about it, like, a lot. Like, not just, in our powwows with the officials. Like, we sat around at dinner time and stuff, and we all shared our personal stories and, like, why we do what we do and how it feels to do what we do and how it feels good to do what we do. And that shit was magical. St. Jude is magical, and I did not let my own shit get in the way of that. I refuse. Period. It was at night when I have to go home by myself alone and sit in a quiet hotel room alone, and you don't have anyone to talk to, and you really, like, that's the moments where it really just, like, just does that snowball. I don't know another word for it. It sucks, and I hate it. And then being that stuck yesterday, just stuck, and not only stuck, but, like, the also leaving beautiful 80-degree wonderful weather for snow on my yard. I just busted my back for 2 months fixing, so now everything in my yard is dead. All of my hard work is fucking ruined. All of that just was really getting to me. And I had myself a lot of cries yesterday. A lot of very sad solo crying sessions in a bathroom. Just anxiety. For nothing. It was just like all of my emotions would just be here. And then that intercom would come on and some guy would be like, we don't know if or when your flight's leaving. And I'd be like, well, I'm going to go have a cry. I'll be back. And I just have to go cry. And then I'd be over it, and then I'd come back. And it's just like, it's neurospiciness at its fucking worst, man. When it gets, and this is, I talk about this a lot, but there's like something to the ADHD mindset where it's like, we avoid and hate routine. That being said, we thrive in it. Actually thrive in it. Like, we thrive, and we can actually start to function like we want to function. Like everybody else seems to function if we stick, and when that routine gets busted, and you're not prepared, and I did not prepare myself mentally for that, it really is a fuck story. And it's embarrassing. I hate it. But I'm very grateful to have a group of people that I can share this shit with. And you guys, like, don't judge me. And don't think less of me. Because I'm a little fucked up. My heart rate is so fast, I can feel it in my nipples. Right now. And I hate it. It's, Chris, I'm so sorry anyone else has to, I genuinely, I would not wish this on anybody because it's so pointless. Like, my life is not in danger. Not only that, I just spent a week with kids who have cancer and their parents suffering the consequences of that. Like, it's all this guilt, and then it's me being like, can I even talk about this? Like, this is so not the end of the world. I'm just anxious. My palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. She's nervous. Like, fuck you, right? You fucking first world problem bitch. That's what I tell myself. It's horrible. And that's not right. That's not okay. Everyone's feelings are valid. You're valid. I'm valid. Everyone's valid. And what can I do to help St. Jude if I let myself spiral like this? Nothing. Welcome to my brain. It's such a fuck story. I'm so sorry. Welcome. Welcome. Absolute cheers, Vis. Yes, I would like to play games today. Yes, I've genuinely been looking forward to hanging out and going back to normalcy and laughing. Like, I told everyone, no shit, at the table yesterday with, oh God, it was the whole core group was there. It was when everyone was there. I told the story of the toe, the foot, the leg. I had to tell them the story. I was like, so we got in this crazy conversation in stream the other day where we were playing Borderlands where we were like, well, yeah, if you had to, like, take your legs off and put them back, you could draw a shape on each leg and then sever that shape in half, and then you know, like that's the triangle leg and that's the circle leg, and then you're okay. I just knocked my bong over. It's fine. And we went on like this for a good like 10 minutes before someone's like, Katie, you have toes. Like, how would you not be looking at the toes to identify which leg goes where? Like, someone clipped it in Vissy's channel because it was such a ridiculous conversation we were having. It took us quite a few minutes to realize, oh, toes. I told that story. I hope people were entertained because what the fuck? Toes, arches, foot bones, ankle bones. We all know what side the ankle bone's on. And yet Katie's brain was like, no, you have to draw shapes on your thigh so you know what you cut off. Oh, you know, Glut, I am reading a book right now on meditation. This is what Glut said. So this might sound masochistic. I think it kind of is, but I agree. I think there's something to what you're saying. This might sound masochistic, but when I get like that, I kind of like watching stuff that makes me cry. Because once I do, it helps. Like my birthday movie was kind of great to just unload emotionally. There is actually a science to that. Like I'm reading this book because I've never understood the concept of, no, but I do have left and right on my socks, I think. I've never understood like how do I say this? The concept of meditation, like the way that it's been in media and whatnot explained, which is probably wrong, is it's the clearing of the mind. It's the emptying of the mind. What that truly means is letting your brain go into the darkest, deepest depths and getting over it and thinking through everything, which is not safe for all of us. Like this is not something everyone should do, obviously, because a lot of us are too unstable and mentally, neurochemically not on the balanced spectrum where we should be doing this, but that's essentially how people get to that point of meditation. So there's something to be said about like getting the fucking emotions out and purging that shit from your system. Like I'm sure we all have movies that like, these are movies that will make me cry. Selena. I have felt emotionally congested, absolutely, where I'm like, I need to cry. Like I'm anxious and I'm sad and I'm depressed and I can't, like, there's nothing actually causing it. It's just my body doing this. And I'll watch Selena because I know I'll cry. And then it just doesn't stop. And then I just start crying and it starts to like empty the Hobbit movie. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Every fucking time. Yes, I started crying immediately. What was the one we watched the other night? Oh my God. It was before I left, and I remember we got in, and Cocky was the first one that was like, get some fucking tissues, I'm already weeping. What did we watch? Oh! One of, To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. One of the best movies that have ever existed since the dawn of time. That is, if we hadn't just watched that, I'd suggest that, but we just watched it. That's absolutely a comfort movie of mine. I love it. But genuinely, when we rolled it on the wheel, I got the fucking lump in my throat, and Cocky's like, the tissues, and I was like, on it. It's 5 rules to be a queen, though. It was such a good like family watch. We all watched it. I bawled. It's such a good movie. Like, To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything. Love. I think it's just colloquially called To Wong Fu, right? I don't think it's the full, but it's To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. It's such a wonderful, heartwarming movie that came out of the 90s, I think, right? Like early-ish 90s, about drag queens, and it's just beautiful. What in the gay hell? I cannot. It's just such a fucking good movie. I couldn't suggest it enough. If you've never seen To Wong Fu, I truly think it's Patrick Swayze at his fucking best. I would say, like, it's hard to say because Patrick Swayze was a fucking god. That's one of his best roles, if not the pinnacle of his acting career. He is so graceful and so eloquent in his presentation of a community that he's not a part of. But it's just a beautiful movie. I really wish people would watch it. Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and John Leguizamo, just fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. I highly suggest everyone watch it. It's so fucking good. Adam's Apple. Iconic, exactly. Drag queens played by some of the butchest men in Hollywood, and they did such a respect. It feels respectful, and I think that's why that movie stands out to me so much, because there's many movies where straight masked men dress up as women or try to portray a a trans woman or a drag queen or a gay person, and they make it almost a comedy. They make it a joke, and that's real. That's someone's real life you're making a joke of. And this one, like, while the movie has funny parts and there's definitely comedic parts, it is not comedy laughing at someone's lifestyle. And it just is so good. City Slickers. I haven't seen City Slickers in a million years, but the butt sucking scene sticks in my head. It's eternally. The butt sucking of the Venom is forever in my brain. Robin Williams did a phenomenal job. Robin Williams is another one. Birdcage. Is that what we're talking about? Because Birdcage is absolutely up there in one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just well done. Like, respectfully done. Cheers. I was repacking a bowl and I knocked it over. It's my stoner bowl from literally Monday, so it's like rock hard. Did you watch it last night? Was it still good, though? Did it hold up? Because I haven't seen it in 15 years, at least. I genuinely can't remember the last time I saw City Slickers. It's still good? Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad it didn't hit in one of those. We've watched a few movies in movie night where we're all kind of excited, and then we realize, oh, wow, this movie aged horrifically, and we're not enjoying this anymore. I can't think of an example, but we've watched some where we've all universally been like, well, fuck. That was a hot hit. It was made with love, and respect. Like, I think that's just something that's huge and really important. Clerks, too. Oh, my God. Clerks 2. Aged so bad. Infinitesimally. Yeah, that absolutely. That was what I was talking about, genuinely. One like that where we're all like, I hate that I just spent the last 20 years of my life saying I love this movie. Like, genuinely, there are still iconic parts, like, there's good characters, whatever, that I will probably still quote because I can't not. But, like, that movie, I can't watch that really and enjoy it much anymore. Just the language makes me so viscerally uncomfortable. I start to, like, sweat. You know when you get that hot chest, anxious sweat that you're just like, it feels like you're doing something that is bad? Your gut feeling says no. I think it's your gut. Oh, my God. Am I just talking about my gut? Saying this is not okay? I think I might be. I'm sorry. I'll listen to you more. I'll feed you too. I'm sorry about that. Waiting. Oh, man, I can't watch Snap. Waiting was in, like, I feel like was Waiting worse? I want to say Waiting was worse, and I don't know why. I know. I actually have a copy of Dogma on my computer that was attained for reasons because it's been locked up for so long, and I really enjoyed Dogma. Yeah, I'm really glad that's finally getting released because that was some bullshit. The new Clerks was really good, though. I think, if I remember correct. That was the one. Yeah, I think the new one was pretty good. Dude. Totally off topic. Empire Records, man. I haven't seen that in a bit. And High Fidelity. Fucking good movies. What was that other one he was in? It was like he's like it's John Cusack, and he's like talking, he like breaks the fourth wall constantly. He's like basically narrating his breakup, and then he goes through all of his exes to find out like why they broke up with him. And it's all about like mixtapes. Waiting is very rough. All over the board. I mean, when you're a dumb teenager, you laugh, and then you grow up and you're like, wow, fucking with people's food's kind of fucking horrible. Clerks 3 was good. Yep, that was the one I'm thinking. Okay, that one was really good. That was the newer one that came out. But yeah, Clerks 2. Wow. No. That was High Fidelity. Okay, that's the one. What? Oh, Can't Hardly Wait is the boombox, right? I'm bad with names. I think so. High Fidelity is great. I haven't seen that forever, but that movie kind of lives like strangely rent-free in my head. Is he one of those actors for you, Knives? I totally get that. Everybody has one. There's some actors that I can't stand either. They're just like, there's something about their face. That's Say Anything. What's Can't Hardly Wait? I have to look that up. What am I thinking of? Oh my God, that's like the teen party movie with Seth Green. Seth Green and Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think. Because you don't like Cusack? There's nothing weird about that. Sometimes you just don't like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Smashly, my love. Send me soup. No. No. No, you got sick? Bitch. Bitch, I'm the one that got stuck in the airport for 12 hours. You should not be the sick one. No. Bitch, I would come make you, no. Like super sick? Oh my God. I hope it goes over so fast and easy. No. I mean, use a sick ass bitch, but like, that's not what I meant. I'm so sorry. I really hope that that's over fast and quick. Oh my God, that sucks. How? No. I'm trying to think. I wonder how the fuck. I didn't see anybody who was sick. Girl, feel better. Bitch. I bet you cute as fuck sick. Feel better, honey boo. I had such a fucking fabulous week with you. I was just saying, like, man, I was having like a hard time this week. Just anxious, being alone, traveling alone, you know, doing a new thing, whatever. I don't know. Just kind of like, and just the precious hours that I got to spend with you guys and hang out and just like chill and be normal people. I cannot tell you how much of my anxiety that alleviated. You were my alleviate, and thank you. I bet you do. You're probably all cute, cuddled up, and fucking like snuggly as shit, and looking all pink and hot and sad and helpless and adorable. I guarantee it. You're always cute. I did too. It was life affirming. Seriously. It was a magical goddamn week, other than all the moments that I felt. Did I just guess exactly what you're doing? Is your phone right here? Do not turn on the selfie camera. Do not turn on the selfie camera. It'll be one of those moments where it's accidentally the selfie camera. Exactly. Body broken, heart so full. And of course, like, you always come back, just like any St. Jude thing, you come back with such a renewed purpose of why we do what we do, why we work, why we have raised St. Jude money since 2016, 17. This is my 19 one, I think. Yeah, this is my 19 one. I don't even know. But it's just, not that we need it, but it gives an extra like energy to it where you're just like, you see the parents and I mean, the amount of times that like Smash and I would be sitting next to each other, paying very, very close attention to what's in front of us and trying so hard to disassociate. And simultaneously, I would hear us both go, oh, just like that quiver breath, because my fucking God, kids shouldn't be sick. Like, just period, end of story. It's why we do this. It's why we do what we do. Period. I don't need the St. Jude Summit to know why we do what we do. But there's something so viscerally unique of being reintroduced to the reality of what a child being pointlessly sick is, that you're just like, this is why. And it's hilarious because the way that like the organizers that work for the St. Jude organization and whatnot talk about us in all the crazy things we do. And to me, I'm just like, how much more can we go? Like, how further can we go? We literally, and by the way, Danica, Smash, and I Smash already has the tail. That's all I'm going to say. This is it's happening. We realize it's literally been a year since we blew all these goals out of the water with our amazing stream team, Control Alt Donate, which, by the way, thank you. We are hot tubbing in tails. It's in the fucking works. These tails are ridiculously expensive. We have to find a location. We're in talks of hot tubs, but also maybe on a pickleball court with the Cloaca Cup. We just don't know yet, but it's happening. It's just like the year went by really fast, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. Genuinely, like, I cannot believe it's already May. Like, it's 2 weeks. I don't know what happened. We all feel bad. We're doing it. Smash is sick. We get a couple extra days. But, like, I don't know what happened. I can't believe it's already here. It's just very odd. I don't know. But there's so many things. Like, I have so many cosplays that I've been slowly accumulating things for throughout the year that are so expensive. And I'm like, holy shit, I haven't even shown anybody these things. Like, I need to start. It's been a year. But I got the, like, cheerleader one. Not the cheerleader one. That sounds bad. The chainsaw lollipop. That. I have that one. I didn't make it. I'm not doing that. I did the blonde hair, so I've got that. But like I'm ready. Like it's just crazy. I cannot believe it's been a year. I don't know what happened. The year just pooped itself. And the summit reminded me of that. And I swear, every day, Danica and Smash at least once we'd be like, okay, you got a tail. We need to get tails. It's pickleball court? Okay. So this is my constant reminder of like, get your fucking tail. We're working on it. I'm excited it's May, like, don't get me wrong, but what happened to the year? What happened? I got tennis elbow? Oh, fuck. Did I tell you that one of the first times Summit attendees turned out to be a patient father, I broke and felt stupid with all my veteran Summit comments. Oh, why would you feel stupid, though? Oh, I know. That's how I feel just recovering from having like an existential panic attack in the airport yesterday. Today, I'm like still in the panic attack, but kind of coming down from it. And just in that, this won't stop yet. And I can feel my heart rate in my nipples. But I'm coming off of it. But man, it's not like being sick. And that sucks. And bitch, I am so sorry. But I know Zeus Man's going to take care of you. I think I cried through a lot of the Twitch keynote thing. Was glad to see them recognize Imperial. Dude, I bawled my eyes out. I got a picture of her when she told her story about her child. I did not get a picture of her receiving her $10,000 check for her charity because I was just like, oh my God. And like, this is something she didn't even say it on stage because I think she was bawling as well and she couldn't speak. But for those that didn't know, like, we have lifetime achievement whatevers on our Tiltify pages, which for a lot of us it's not actually the lifetime. It sucks because, like, no shit. I'm glad I'm not the only one that remembered this. Do you guys remember, like, genuinely 10 years ago when we first started doing this, we had to write totals on paper and then I would donate and I would, like, show the receipt on stream to, like, prove because we didn't have Tiltify. We didn't have any, like, central source to do these donations. We just started doing it. I don't even think St. Jude, who knew who the fuck we were just like, here's some gamer money. Would you like it? Like, it's just so long ago. But there's these, like, lifetime achievements on there, which are fucking crazy. Crazy to see what the communities on Twitch have done. And for those that didn't know, Imperial was at about 92. No, I think she was, like, at 90,000 lifetime achievement. Like, her community has raised $90,000 for St. Jude. That's insane. Like, what a fucking bill. And so she was like, she like mumbled it into the microphone at one time, handed it off, whatever. And she told me later, she's like, I really don't want to like say my number because I'm excited this year. I know we're going to probably hit that 100,000. Like, my community has assisted in the healthcare of children for 100,000. So that's what that check fucking did to her. Literally tipped her into like $100,002 or something like that. And she was just off the chain. Like, I was so excited for her. Like, the visceral excitement I felt for her in that moment, because I knew exactly what she was waiting. Like, she was excited to hit that. That's very exciting. That's so cool to know that you've gotten to help in a way like that with research in literally ending childhood cancer. Like, fucking insane. It was there. She was at $89,960. Right? Insane. So cool. Like, just, I'm so honored to have friends like y'all. Where, like, I brag for my friends. Like, I don't brag as much about what we do, but I love to brag about my friends and what they do for the universe. Like, that's the coolest shit. And then you got to watch her. They had a screen up with her lifetime total, and you got to watch it go to 100,000. So if you watch that, I mean, I'm going to cry thinking about it. If you watch that and you see Imperial, like, she's holding it together, and then she just goes, and looks at the screen, and her eyes bug. Literally, we'd been talking about how excited she was for that this May for the last 2 days. So that was really fucking cool to see. Like, what if, it's just incredible. What a fucking cool group of people to know. You know? Tiltify literally was a game changer. No shit. Loki's Tyrical, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate you. It was really cool. It was so awesome to get to see live. Like, in no way, shape, or form did we have any idea that was going to happen. At all. I was standing next to a Burrito Art, no shit, and she whispers to me, I just saw Imperial put in her name for the total billboard thing, and she's 40 off. Shut the fuck up. Does she know Burrito did that? Bitch, she will probably literally weep. Wait. She does know. I was literally gonna take a picture. I was gonna take a picture of your message with my phone and fucking text it to her like I'm 80. That is beautiful. I'm just so proud. I love watching good things happen. And man, what a cool thing to get. Like, if you're going to brag about literally anything in your life, what a cool thing. Even though we do it for more than that, like, what a cool thing to be recognized for an achievement like that. No shit. She overheard us whispering and she was like, no, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. Was that the... I love that there's more to the story because I just cried watching her get it. And she had no fucking clue. Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm so happy. That's just cool. What a selfless goddamn human. I know. I love the stories like that. Like, they just humans. I mean, I had moments like that all weekend long, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but the amount of times where we would go out to dinner or something, and someone at the table would be like, oh, I'll cover it. Like, literally just grab the bill and be like, I'm covering it, St. Jude. And everyone at the table would just throw a donation at St. Jude. The amount of times I saw that shit happen was pretty fucking cool. Like, at any given time. Like, little Starbucks orders. Someone would just walk to the front of the line. Like, a streamer, obviously. Everybody was wearing, like, St. Jude merch and shit like that. And would be like, I want to buy the next 5 drinks. And they'd look back and be like, St. Jude. And everybody would literally pull up the donation links and make donations to St. Jude on the spot. Seeing shit like that happen was, yes, it's the little lights. That's exactly. It's these little silver linings that you just see, these little kindnesses. It really reinstitutes how much a dollar matters versus it doesn't. It's a dollar matters. Every fucking cent. Every goddamn cent pays for every single bit. And just to get to see actually parents talk about the relief of not having bills and not having that and being able to focus on their child. And like, we heard this wonderful speaker, which like it's just wonderful and horrible. A wonderful speaker spoke to us about their child actually passing. But the fact that they got to take their child to Disneyland, like, what was it? Like 13 times in a year, in the last year of their like functional life. And they got to focus on their kid. Like, they got to do everything, every fucking beautiful moment, spend every waking moment focusing on their kid. Not a bill was even a question because of St. Jude and because of donors who keep St. Jude running. That shit sets a fire under your ass because that's the way it should be. Kids shouldn't die. Kids shouldn't get sick. Period. End of story. And most of what we raise goes towards the research of ending things like that, not just treating it. We want to treat it to end it, right? Like, there shouldn't be a lifespan. You should just go get to live until you're old and you fuck up your own life. That should be the way it is. Period. And to hear that St. Jude, to hear, like, not the best case scenario of a story from a parent, but, like, best case scenario of the worst case scenario of just, like, now he works with St. Jude. Like, this man works for St. Jude, works with St. Jude, brings in new families and new parents and whatnot. And to have that one-on-one connection with families, it literally lights fire under your ass as to why we do what we do. And why we spend a month just, like, doing ridiculous shit that is sometimes expensive and exhausting and painful and just gross. Eating spoonfuls of mayonnaise. There's so many beautiful things that we do that, like, it doesn't matter at the end because that's what we get to help with, you know? I love you, Smash. Please rest. Please eat cough it all up. My best advice as your respiratory therapist, cough it up. Cough it up. Better out than in. Just cough it up. Get a box of tissues and be gross. You got your mans. I love you. Be safe. Yes, no slipping in showers. Hot, steamy showers, but maybe with an arm to hold. I'm waiting on a few people to start their fundraising so I can do that. I love that so much. I think that shit is so much fun. I sit on my shower floor. I've absolutely done that. I do like a soak shower. Whatever you can grip for stability, exactly. Yes. Chairs, there's shower stools and stuff like that, but I know your mans is around, and I'm sure your mans would not even say a second word. But please take care of yourselves. I love you so much. Shower chairs is shit. I know a lot of people get shower chairs because they have a EDS and they get lightheaded in the shower. So they sit and take showers because otherwise they fucking pass out. Or they have, maybe not EDS, it's POTS. Postural Postural orthostatic tachycardia. It's basically like your heart rate jumps all over the place depending on the posture of your body. It's very odd. That was my St. Jude moment. That was the St. Jude moment. Like I was bawling my eyes out, just like choking because I'm emotional and that shit is heartbreaking. But that was it for me because and again, this speaker actually spoke about that in terms of like one of his most grateful, one of his St. Jude moments he had was the reality of the situation. The doctors never gave him and his family false hope. They weren't doom and gloom because that's not real either, but they were very real. And his daughter actually lived like, I think months, if not a half a year, if up to a year more than the suspected lifespan for the type of tumor she had that was horrible. But like, because of that, they got all that extra time with their child and they got to literally spend every penny they had just maximizing every single minute of time with their child, even though their child did end up passing, which is tragic and horrible and so sad and shouldn't be the end of anybody's journey ever. But that was, I know, I come from the medical industry, so I feel like sometimes I get a very dark view. I have it. Like, I'm very jaded in the medicine industry and seeing St. Jude, and I've said it every year, I think, since we started doing the charity, like St. Jude does it right. And I wish there was enough people that had a chance like we do to raise money for organizations like that to continue doing what they do because it's done correctly. Correctly, you know? Like, kids shouldn't get sick, period, end of story. But if that happens, like, how do you even think about anything besides your child ever, let alone when they're ill? And having the reprieve of no bills and not having to worry about transportation, not having to worry about housing. Like, you just have it. You have meals. You have a family within the hospital of the medical care workers. They even have an amazing program that's like transitioning out of care, which was also a huge St. Jude moment for me because it's full picture. And I think because I come from the medical world, I'm very much big picture, full picture, big circle kind of person. And so they have an entire program now that's dedicated to transitioning families and children from therapy. So like they've finished the chemo, they've finished their treatment. Now they don't have it. They get to go home. They get to live normal. But like going from, day one being born, living in a hospital, going through treatments and shit like that, like it's a transition. It's totally different lifestyle. So they have people that actually work transition or there's just every step of the way you have someone holding your hand, if not 10. And that's the way it should be because I know I'm not the only one who has been in medicine. It is scary. All the time. And that was, I didn't even think of it that way. But yeah, I think that was my St. Jude moment was just like, and now this man has dedicated his life to helping other families transition into the hospital and work with them. And I mean, I can't imagine how invaluable that is having someone who has lived through the worst case scenario, having as a person who's going to walk through every single step of the way with you and be there metaphorically or physically, holding your hand, realistically. That's a real human who has lived this. That is incredible. And that was something I didn't know they provided. Exactly, Vis. And that's what I'm saying. Every hospital, and like, we focus on St. Jude because kids shouldn't get sick. Period, end of story. I don't think anyone would argue with that. But like I say, St. Jude does it right. Every hospital, regardless of your age, should have programs like this, and they just can't. because no one will pay for it. And that's gross. It always comes down to a disgusting bill when it comes to healthcare, and that's gross. And that's a huge mission of St. Jude, which is beautiful. Postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Boo, stream. Thank you. That shit. Yeah. Thank you. It's the second, what is it? Orthostatic. Postural orthostatic tachycardia. My doctor has toyed with it. I probably have a little bit of it, but not enough to like really affect me in a massive way. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh my God, Vissy, do you want to? On that note, Vissy said, did I tell you I finally paid off my surgery last year? Well, cheers to that. But I haven't. This was like what I did while I was panicking in the airport yesterday. I couldn't even feel good about it. I'm hoping in some weeks I'll feel good about it. But I made a big old fat payment on my last credit card that was literally a credit card from college that had school books on it. I did that because I was genuinely like panicking, crying, trapped in the airport. And I was like, I got to do something. I need to do something. I need some sort of serotonin hit. And so I tried. It didn't work. But like eventually this will be a silver lining for me. And I'm very excited because goddamn. Debt. Yeah. Can we cheers together to fuck debt? Will my Discord work today? I turned my computers off for the entire time I was gone, so it's very questionable. Oh, she's being okay so far. And then my light flickers. Don't. Did you guys see that, or was that something in my eyeball? It's a big thing to fuck dead in its ass. It happened, Kay. It wasn't my eyes, Kay. I saw it too. Like literally, I pulled up. I saw the Discord like loading sync, and then my light flickered. And I was like, God, what? How? Why is that connected? What's happening? Is it me? I'm in space, Mish. I think I don't know if it's my metabolism or not, but like 5 days away from weed really cleans out my system. I get my tolerance is just like I'd have a little boat spin if I stood up right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think the crew is down to play some games. Do you guys know what you want to play? $50. Oh my God, chat. I took a 50 milligram gummy. Cheers. Oh, CJ. I just reached the tier for my meds so that I no longer have to pay anything for the rest of the year. That means I paid $2,000 out of pocket for meds through January through March. Wow. But fuck yeah. Cheers to that. Congrats. And thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the classy alive and giving 80 swings for 80 fucking months. That's a very long time, and I appreciate you. God damn. Dude. But also, I'm way more excited that you don't have to pay for your meds anymore, because fuck that shit. All right, let's see if it'll just work. I'm just gonna join the conversation.
Still don't like it.
None of us do, man.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Like will hear myself talk. Like if I turn like a monitor on, like or feature of anything.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's no. I'm with you. I'm right there. But no, you sound exactly like you sound on Katie's stream. I don't hear any background noise. Audio seems clear. As long as I sound.
No, you sound fine. I've never had a problem with hearing you talk in terms of.
Hi, CK.
Oh my God.
Oh. Hey, we're just over here just making sure we don't sound like shit.
Yeah.
I was doing the same.
Like a fucking ninja.
I was doing the same, and I think people have concurred you don't sound like shit. No shit sounds?
I didn't realize that when you go to St. Jude's, they give you ninja skills.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. Like, I didn't even realize that's a thing you can get at St. Jude's. It's just ninja skills.
You'd think it was St. Jude.
Ninja skills.
Maybe it's childhood trauma.
Oh, God. First off, Katie, let's talk about this real quick. We'll get it out of public voice chat. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you made it back.
Me too, and thank you.
That was a whole fucking shit show. Okay?
Yeah, it was.
It was very heartwarming how many people checked on me. Like, Viata genuinely didn't go to sleep until I tweeted that I was home. It was heartwarming. I don't expect that, my God. But it was heartwarming because
you had a bit of a go of it, for lack of a better term.
It was a bit of a go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the universe challenging me. That's how I'm seeing it. Like, the universe, it saw that the last 6 years have just been far too chill for me emotionally. I haven't broke down.
Apparently, my
needed
1
to-
month subscription to PlayStation Plus expired. Give me just a second. I will be online shortly.
God damn it, Crispy.
I know. I'm just over
Fucking
here creating problems.
PlayStation.
I know.
No one's
know.
rushing anything, so
I know. I
I
this was more
refuse.
of a day of.
This is a
It's all-
what did Vissy say? Blow up some bandits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yes.
like, what
There she is. Yes.
Do you
That is
wanna
how I
kill some
concur.
bandits?
I was just waiting for a lull. It's kind of nonstop between you three sometimes.
I did the
Wanna kill
same.
some bandits?
Do you wanna blow a? Nope.
But Crispy,
Oh no!
But yeah.
Yeah.
when I was going to say, this is the last thing I'm talking about in terms of my audio. Then I'm shutting the
Oh
fuck
yeah.
up. So one thing I was trying to work on was the fact that my mic wouldn't pick up certain sounds when I was talking, one of them being my S sounds and whatnot. So when I was talking, for instance, like if I say something now, so like that, it wouldn't pick it up. So it would just sound weird.
I mean, I'm
And I think
hearing you doing like S beginning words, and I'm hearing the S part of it.
Yeah, no, because I fixed it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't remember it being that clipped, as you're thinking of. Like, at least to me. Granted, maybe the other folks here would.
No, I spent like 5 hours listening to my own voice, saying a bunch of random shit.
and then you got to the point of, oh God, that's what my voice sounds like.
Yeah,
Audio's hell.
I don't like it.
Oh
I
my gosh.
hate
Okay.
audio beyond reason.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like, every time I get excited to play Repo, it's like, oh, but audio.
Wait, actually, that's great because it's actually butt audio. It's just butt audio.
It is but audio.
Butt audio.
I'm here all week. Try the veal.
Like, I shouldn't need 2 splitters, for fuck's sake.
I know.
Like, yeah, I should get a snack.
Yes, man.
That Excel sheet is so sexy.
It's excellent. Seriously, take a bow. Like, that's. Oh my
That
God.
is. This is. I started this. I got like a month in and was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Holy crap. That is beautiful. I cannot believe you did that. Oh my God. We're actually going to have like a compendium of what we've watched. I'm really excited. Thank you for doing that. Like, Sex seriously was like, I love lists and volunteered to do this. I'm so excited because I wanted to do this and just, I have every Jason movie we watched in December. That's as far as I got.
Wait, what? That shows we're up to, at least at the end of that list, what, 138? It's gotta be more
And
than that.
it's
no?
so much more. Oh, it's so much more. That's
Yeah.
what she's saying. She's not even near done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just the
Oh my
beginning. It's
God.
so many. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Like, we've watched, I mean, for a year now, as of April, it's been a year. We've watched at least 2 movies a night, if not multiple episodes of hour-long shows.
Yeah.
Like, we've watched
I'm
so
gonna-
many things.
Yeah.
That's just back to mid-January of 2025.
Oh my God.
That's how much movies we've watched this year. That's crazy.
Give Silver the shout out. Silver?
That is crazy, dude. Wow. I had no idea. I really didn't quantify how much we watched. They're Tostitos salsa verde chips. They're really good.
Those things are amazingly good.
They're so good. They're like the perfect salty. I don't want to crunch in the mic, so I'm gonna.
Do it. Oh, crap. Just throwing controllers. I'm fine. Okay.
They're so good. They're like a Dorito minus all the fake cheesy flavor, I feel like. I'm not a Dorito hater.
I found these veggie, those like veggie straws that you can
Ooh,
buy that are made out of vegetables. They made a Flavor Burst like nacho cheese flavored tortilla chip. It's pretty good. It kind of tastes like a Dorito.
Yeah, I'd fuck with that. Oh my god, she even did genre. Holy crap.
Yeah, I thought the genre thing was a pretty nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't have done that if I was doing this.
No, someone fucks with Excel. That's what you can tell.
I'm gonna show you guys this. This is games. Viada's already volunteered to mod if we need a mod, if we play games that need like some sort of moderation in it, just so people aren't twats. But other than
Are you
that,
feeling like a Jackbox kind of
oh
thing?
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that'd
asked
be
the
fun.
community, and that was almost universally. People were like, "Can we just play Jackbox games and get really high?" And I was like, "Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
cooking a turkey, and
Works for me.
that's kind of the
perfect."
yep, which is kind of a low rent, low effort thing for me. So I would
Yeah.
love that. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that's the plan. I think that would be really fun and just chill. I need relax. So that's gonna be
And
nice.
funnies.
And funnies,
funnies.
yes. Laughing at people's stupid t-shirt designs or funny answers, or laughing at how dumb I feel when I get asked questions in that murder game and I'm like, how am I this dumb?
Every
Yeah.
time.
Or surprisingly smart because you guessed.
Yes!
It's like, oh, shit,
Yes!
I don't even know the
When you
answer.
guess and you're just like, how did I fucking know that? Yeah, it's kind of a nice boost to the old ego a little bit. But on that note, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my dogs for a bit because I miss them and they're looking at me like they definitely, I know, have not had some outside time because it's been disgusting. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to play? Hi, bud. My precious boy.
Why didn't they pick
My
me?
sweet boy.
Today's a new day.
You need a bath too. You smell like dust. You smell like soot and poo. You don't smell like poo. But you do need a bath. You smell like dirt and hay. Have you been haying? Hi, Bubba. It's just my
Weird,
big
my
bear.
teenager smells the same way.
Did you recently hay the yard?
No,
Look at
he
that
did.
steed.
No, I'm kidding. No, he did.
I mean, I smelled like hay for a couple days. I'm still finding hay and things, to be real. I think that shit's gonna be in my shoes for a bit. They do. They need
That's-
all the playtime, and the sun is out. So I'll
Pine straw and
see if
hay.
we can
That's
play.
how it works.
Yes. Hope my grass didn't die. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. But we have movie night every night, as I usually say. We just hang out in Discord. We don't put on cams. We're not in we're not in voice or anything like that. Either Knives or Glut hosts for us usually, and we just watch movies. And we have a little text channel. So you'll see the movie channel is shh in our Discord, and then the text channel is also text channel for shh because we don't talk. We just like text, and that's it. We type. We type a lot. That literally, like, we can get thousands of messages in a night. It's pretty fucking crazy. And then we get told off by Mama Viata,
Who thinks we didn't actually watch
who
the
thinks we
movie?
didn't watch a movie. Which, to be fair, sometimes is true.
Yes.
Sometimes. But sometimes we're just really ecstatic about it. Sometimes. But I keep trying to show them to you, but you're hiding. You're such a big boy. How do you become invisible on my stream? You absorb all the light. You're such a good boy that way.
Okay, Katie, I'm gonna ask you one thing before you bounce.
Yes.
Did this help you?
Yes.
Feel better?
Yes, but I had a
My
strong,
only-
strong feeling it did, and the only reason that got me up today was knowing that we were going to play games, or hoping.
Good.
That's always good.
Okay.
Yeah. Because sticking in
That
my
was
own
my-
head is never the best
like-
option.
Sorry, my dad mode engaged, so I kind of.
I appreciate you. I truly do. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for
more than
playing
welcome.
games
Like
with
I
me.
said, you were in a state, and I'm glad.
I
that
was
this
in a
helped-
fucking state. I'm
helped
still in
get
it, but it's
you-
worse.
But
And
you're better. That's a good
Yes.
thing. You're on the right track.
I'm on the down slope, which sounds negative, but that's a positive.
Yep.
Staying in the, and that's, yeah.
If
Feds
Deanna
are good.
probably is gonna agree with me. Like, I'm not declaring myself the channel dad, but I kind of.
Hey,
maybe am
people need
slightly.
people that care. I think we all do. I think that's just facts. Everybody needs people around that give a fuck, whether they're a dad or not. When I look the
I'm glad
next day
you're
and
on
it
that
shows
swing,
me
man.
600 new messages since the last time I looked.
Life is going just fine.
Hey,
It's
we
not
can
our
watch
fault.
and text.
Right, multitasking.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
There's always another
You
day.
spiral down, you come back up. Exactly. There's the upswing. It always happens, and that's what keeps me sane, is knowing that that's there. It just takes a while to get there. All right. I'm going to throw myself in the movie channel, because Glutt's literally already there putting stuff on. So on that note, 5 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, every night in our Discord, we watch movies together. Usually, literally, this crew, Vissy. By the way, Vissy streams. Please give her a follow. If one of my mods could bang Vissy, that would be awesome. Knives and Crisp are usually there. Cocky's there. Like, we have a whole group, a crew of people that just love movies. And we have watched so fucking many. Sek has literally started compiling a list of them. It's crazy. Like, we are movie people at this point. It is wild. But usually an hour before that, Glut will casually put on some like anime or 100 Beavers or just something if you've got nothing to do in the interim while I'm out playing with my dogs. So if you're ever looking for something to do, and make sure to say thank you and be appreciative of these people who host every single night for us.
Do you
It's
want to
very
guess
kind.
what Blood's playing without even looking?
Is it Beavers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! All right, I'm throwing myself in there. I'll see you guys after stream in like less than an hour. Thank you for playing games
guys.
with me.
See
I
you
love
later.
you.
Bye.
You guys too.
That new AI on board won't stop direct echoing me pictures of his data nexus.
Okay.
I don't even have a
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. You are a huge part. Literally, I'm not kidding when I say like coming to stream, getting to play games with friends, getting to bullshit with you guys in chat and just talk about nonsense like my Maple Leaf butthole is what gets me through the day. Like I said, Danica and I and Smash are heavily working on the Tales. We will be doing the Tales within the next couple months. Like, we will be doing the mermaid photo shoot or whatever the fuck, the lives, whatever the fuck. We'll put something together. It's gonna happen, so don't worry about that. There was something else I was gonna tell you.
I ain't never gonna join a call.
It'll come to me. Come to movie night. We hang out. We're chill. Thank you for hanging out with me today while I borderline have a breakdown. Anxiety's a bitch, right? Take care of yourselves. I think today's a lesson for everybody to take your meds. Not that I'm not on them, but even your meds can spiral you out. Take your meds. Go to therapy if you can. Talk to somebody. Don't let yourself sit in that shit because it's the fucking worst. I fucking really feel like there was something I was going to say and I cannot remember. Oh, well. I'm going to raid Zeke. He's doing Indie Saturday. It's one of my favorites. Take your joy and squish that cat. That's what I was going to say. Eat a snack. Thank you for caring enough about me to get me to drink a bunch. I mean, genuinely, I have drank more water today and eaten more calories today than I have in the last 5. And I appreciate you for strongly insisting I do that.
The system is rigged. Freaking corporations.
Oh.